Couldn't take greater cleave.
We have our new pictures of Zahev up in the upper left, kind of corresponding with their characters. Stone, the halfling strong guy. To the lower right is Fee, our elven monk, and our Bimblebard. In the upper right, we'll find our NPC-like characters. The battle board up right is the elven cleric, Tommy Z, who is a character who doesn't show up. And on the left is our little tiny What happened the last time we played?
Zahev took home the Badass Award. That's what happened.
Oh yeah, and for everybody watching, at the end we give out Badass Award, Gameplay Award, which is like something in the game that helps to solve something or get it moving or whatever it is, and role playing in the character development phase. So anybody who's here for the whole session tonight, I'd like people to go ahead at the end of the session. We'll have we call it our studio audience, can help vote for our players. And also this evening, I'm going to introduce some decision making. We have the NPC Tommy Z, who's, like I said, not here much at all. So there are a few decisions that might be made by our audience for him and his future.
And I will, I have the power to veto those decisions.
No.
Damn it.
So last week, when we started off, we were talking to the drow.
We were still in the temple of the prismatic flame.
Cedric the Drow wanting us to move the flame
Correct.
back to its original position.
Whoever mind you was a very evil drow.
Who played us like a flute.
I didn't need to do the more on him.
You could smell evil on him.
Yeah, he wanted us to move back the flame, which was originally part of our mission to be in there. So we tried to concoct ways to do it, and we found the best way to do it was just somebody be ballsy and pick it up and pick up the healing water as well, put it in a jug, and carry the flame as we drank it.
Yes, very dangerous, and but it was not fruitless. And the task was completed. We were able to place the flame back on the water fountain, which kept it from producing the unsavory side effects.
Great feats of bravery by Zahev.
Right, I won Fee's heart. Probably not.
No, but I was very impressed.
But anyway, the catch-22 I don't think everybody was aware of is that I was down to -9 hit points.
You almost died.
I
made it
did.
even more heroic.
Before that, I did that like 3 times. That's
Yeah, but you just did that out of stupidity. You did that out of stupidity.
oh. So wait, you're saying that I was stupid, you were heroic?
Exactly. Yes.
I think we're all alive. We'll go from there.
Right.
And then we were trying to negotiate with Cedric, who made it very clear that we were now adversaries with the Drow, and he wanted us to leave immediately, but he gave us a map. It was a cursed map. Cursed by the god
Vecna.
Vecna.
And so we kept wandering around, ending up in the same place over and over.
Yeah.
Until the great and powerful Johnny was able to throw the map into the lava, destroying it.
Indeed.
Indeed.
And we learned about the Order of the Phoenix.
They can
And
help us
they
free
are
the
the ones
Phoenix.
that know how to free the Phoenix from the cage, because we got Phoenix onto the fountain where it belongs, but it is still in a cage being poked and prodded.
Yes, and the Tommy Z wanted to free it, and
As did Zahev.
as did Zahev, and that was kind of our goal. But we found out that that task in itself is beyond our scope of knowledge. The how-tos.
And I should make a confession to the rest of the group. I did call up the DM and harass him incessantly this week about morality and the subject of ethics and freeing the Phoenix, and we're not even sure if that's the ethical thing to do yet. Is it?
How would you know?
We don't know. Okay, we're going back to that conversation again. I think I called you about 10 times about it.
I think my analogy was we know that nuclear power is evil, but we don't go trying to disable the nuclear power plant.
Right. And New Wave adds that Joe Pesci Bard did a very realistic Human Torch impression.
Joe Pesci Bard.
And
It looks like Joe Pesci.
FPS Monkey, it's not necessarily Forgotten Realms, it's a custom campaign,
Right.
just with elements taken from here and there.
It's all out of the
Using the base
D&D
core books.
base core books. There are, I would say there's some elements of Faerun in there too.
There are elements of that in the core books.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody asked about Faerun.
Fear of Forgotten Realms, all that stuff. It's all part of the big fun.
And a new viewer avatar says that you look like her dad. That's what-
Ooh.
Get your homework done, young lady. No screwing around.
My character's name is Fee. F-I.
Great. Okay, so we are now we've made our way out of the caverns after destroying the map and got out of the loop, and were able to complete the journey to the mouth of the cave, which led us to a mountain trail, or a trail on the side of this big rock wall that we look over. And looking out, we can see, if you look on the battle board there, there's that dotted line there at the base of the mountain. That is like a wagon train in a semicircle. In there is a group of individuals. Make some more notations.
Okay, Dad.
Coming around. Dad's coming around.
Hello, everybody.
Let me get a marker.
Zahev
Oh,
take,
sorry, Avatar.
Zahev take
Oh,
your
no.
Susan B. Anthony coin out of the D&D
Can
jar.
you pass me that markers? The markers right there.
Call him a girl, yes. Sorry. Well, your Avatar Katara is a girl, so.
Yeah, so that's
Kinda
what you
can't
get.
blame me.
So you just take it. We can see from our vantage, there's a little bit of a ridge here. It pops up a little tiny hill, and from our vantage, we can see over that hill that there are many humanoid creatures. There's another ridge behind, like a rolling hill in the distance, and we can also see a mass of people behind that. Each one of these squares right now is approximately 25 feet. This looks like a big army of people, tribal folk. We don't see the glint of armor or metal. They look very similar to the tribal that we come from.
Stone, it's uncouth.
From where we are at, we can see that there's also a few over here in this pocket. Now, from our vantage, we have a very small little cave opening we're looking out. There's a path that leads down to what we can see. It appears to be like a steep steps about halfway down, and then the path goes right or left. The one path goes over towards this little cove. The other one goes to just behind the people over
There's
here.
no people in the cove?
There are.
Oh, okay. I can't see from there. Okay, gotcha.
Now,
No, he was honest.
well, we got out.
Yeah, that's all he promised us.
Um,
I'm gonna kill that.
Now let's make some spot checks to see what we can see from our vantage here, or how well we can see what we see.
11.
25.
17, 14.
Okay. We got 25. That's good. What's Did I give you? How easy?
Oh, yeah.
I just rolled for him. 15. It's going to be 25 though. We all take a look. We'll take the top number and kind of work from there because we're at the vantage where we're just sitting here talking about what we see. We point out what we see to one another and surveying the area. Down there, you can see flags flying. And Fee is able to describe exactly what the flag looks like. It has a phoenix on it. And it is red. So let's roll knowledge checks on that. We can see these tribes, we can see the cut of their armor, the shape of their shields, and the emblem on it. So knowledge, bardic knowledge, knowledge history, knowledge local, knowledge. If you have any of those.
What was your bardic knowledge? 9. Yeah, that was mine too.
Aha.
Knowledge local.
I'll roll knowledge history. 13 knowledge
History
history.
22.
Man.
Religion.
19 knowledge local.
Alright, 21 knowledge religion. Okay, so let's see what it's right now. So the army that appears to be consists of tribesmen are known as the Cicadians. And the knowledge local is at 20. So they come here every 5 years to mate.
I made you mean rape.
No, they come here in masses. They mate and they kind of like hibernate to a degree. They take inside the caves, whereas normally they are woodland tribes, and they stay in the subtropical jungles south of here. They migrate here every 5 years to mate and raise their children within these caves until they can walk and make.
These are the ones with the phoenix flag?
No, these are the ones, the tribal ones. The Order of the Phoenix, with our best role was the religion. They are the Order of the Phoenix, and they are responsible for keeping the Phoenix power out of the wrong hands, so to speak. Is all we really know about them. They are predominantly elven and human.
They haven't been doing a very good job.
And they're incredibly well equipped and advanced. They have armor.
Hang out with them guys.
They have these wagons are made well. They're armored wagons. They have crossbow technology. They are very well to do, but they are outnumbered about 10 to 1 right now. And that's what we survey from our little roost there.
Can I do a spellcraft on me and Stone? Because I never got a chance to see if there was any effect for handling the Phoenix on us. If there was an effect, magical effect left on us. On me, nat 20.
You sense no residual magical effects from the Phoenix.
Bad knowledge spellcraft, I'm not even going to bother with stone because we
Yeah.
have less than me. Oh wow, look, it's the Order of the Phoenix. I should go negotiate with them. What do you guys say? One bar. Okay, then you do it, Mr. Smarty Pants.
You're about to get us in a lot of trouble.
My mountain's got us put the Phoenix back in place, so those guys are going to love me.
We don't even know if that was the right place. I don't think I want to talk to either one of those people.
Well, we're here
They
to...
might try to eat you and
No!
That's my little
I can disguise you, Jimmy, to look like him. You can be his brother.
His much uglier brother.
I'm not sure if I'm ready for that kind of demotion.
You know Jamise is a mighty dragon. You've seen
Right,
the
but
boss.
around here, he's
Perhaps
a
I
meal.
could scare them all away.
No, let's leave that to Stone when it comes to that. I think a little diplomacy
But
would
we-
work here.
We want the Order of the Phoenix.
We want to let them know what's going on in that cave with that evil little drow.
Maybe we could just tell them and they can take care of it for us.
Or, well, we got to make sure they equip us with the knowledge on how to free the Phoenix, because Tommy wants to free the Phoenix. Not me necessarily, but Tommy does.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, once they know that the Phoenix is being abused in the cage, we just let them handle it. We point them in the right direction.
Yes, Tommy wants to free the Phoenix.
But he wants to, like, physically be the one to do it. I don't care what Tommy wants. As long as we get this done.
Whoa. Just because you're jealous of Ferna doesn't mean you have to take it out on Tommy here. So, I think we
Not
should have
jealous of
Tommy
Ferna.
be. Why? Because she's human? Are you saying there's something wrong with humans?
I would not want to be
Yeah.
a human. What are you talking about?
There's lots of things wrong with
Whoa, you
Seeing
people!
as you are the
Hey,
only human
I'm calling
we are
I'm calling the
traveling with.
SPL, the
Yeah.
Seinfeldian Defamation League.
That's not helping, guys. You Warblers are so worried about the shape of your ears and your butt. I don't know why. None of you have tails, so you don't know what the hell's going on.
I think we know what's
we are
going on.
warm-blooded.
That's why you're so off balance. You don't have a tail. It makes you emotionally unstable. Now listen, we're gonna do something because Johnny's getting hungry.
I'm hungry too. We can go hunt after this. But I think first we should do a
There's no
parlay.
after this, man. I've got it on me down there, man.
We can parlay with the giant army. We're not combatants. We're
I'm
not on
not
either
dancing
side.
with a bunch of crazy humans. Else.
I'll do the dancing. I'm the one with the show here. This guy can't even dance. So let me go down and do a song and dance for the Order of the Phoenix. Let them know what's going on. They can give us the tools to unlock the Phoenix, and we'll be on our way. Now,
Sounds good to me.
yeah, exactly.
You can impress me yet again. I look forward to
See,
it.
I impress her style.
I will go with you, says Tommy C.
Sophie and
For the
Tommy
Order of
Z.
the Phoenix is my destiny.
It's all of our destinies. Are you coming too, Mr. Second Rate Bard?
You're gonna get it back one day,
He just keeps whispering it.
right? One bar.
One bar.
Rule them all.
I know Stone will come and be the muscle if it comes to that, but it won't. Right.
Perhaps you and I should go. And by that, I mean just me.
Why don't you let Tommy Z go, see if he can convince them. If he fails, which he may, then you can go down and work your magic.
But I'm the leader of this party.
If that's okay.
Self-proclaimed.
That wasn't one sentence, by the way.
Okay, you go, Tommy Z. We'll stay a safe distance behind you, but we'll have your back. Stone, do you have a bow and arrow?
No.
So we're gonna have Tommy Z go down.
Yes.
We should follow him down to the bottom.
Ferna decides to go with him.
Well, of course. Why does she get to go when I don't, Tommy?
They're attached at the hip. Let her go.
Boobs.
Dude. We should follow them down just in case something goes down though. Like keep a safe distance away, like where they're posse.
We're right at the top of the hill here.
But we're 100 feet away from what's going on down
Could be worse. As long as we have good line of sight.
there. I want to get I believe the range of my bow and arrow is 90 feet, so I want to get 10 feet away, or 10 feet further, just in case something happens. 10 feet further down. So follow them 10 feet down.
Okay.
Vertically. That's it.
Okay. All right, save or die. They make their way down, and we are watching them. You're covered.
No, I don't. I have it like this. I'm not going to be showing it in a menacing way in case somebody spots me.
Okay. So you're doing the peekaboo, and they head down. Why don't we roll a diplomacy for Tommy Z?
Tommy Z. Tommy Z. Oh, are you over there?
No, I'm rolling for Ferna.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Tommy Z got a 24 diplomacy.
Okay. He goes down. They don't seem to attack him or anything like that, and they are engaged in conversation with that here. Now, it has been Tommy's dream to find himself in a place of purpose for his clerical abilities. He took heavily to the idea of the Phoenix Flame being an atrocity. He felt this in his heart deeply. He's now with the Order of the Phoenix, and they see in him what he sees in himself. And unbeknownst to us, but for everybody who's watching, Tommy Z has offered to become part of the Order immediately. He's offered to take an oath. He has offered position, purpose, and a task. It is a dream come true for him.
Whoa!
But it is also an obligation that could fall outside the interest of our party. So
Ridiculous.
well,
Your audio
it's up to the
Yeah.
people watching if Tommy Z is going to accept their offer and take an oath of service to the Order of the Phoenix, or will he decide that our purpose, even though we don't have a set one, will become greater? The unknown versus the known. Or will our purpose and the purpose given to him by the Order of the Phoenix also match? Will we follow then Tommy Z?
Well, our purpose has matched his purpose to this point.
Yeah, and they've been
Correct.
following Zahev, and Tommy Z just happens to be in line with Zahev. Let's just make that clear.
Delusion of grandeur is a really good quality on it. So they talk, and we wait with anticipation. So what do we have so far?
So far, Burger Tank says do it. So we need you guys to tell us, is Tommy Z
Take the
Our
oath and
cleric-
join the Order.
a cleric of the character who the player never comes?
It's pretty much what we're doing here.
Basically. Is he going to immediately join the Order of the Phoenix? Kind of a dream come true for his character, or does he refuse and come and stay with our party and continue on the quest with us?
And if I
Take the oath.
have a say in
FPS
this, he does heal our party a lot more than I can.
Avatar Katara says, "Stay royal. You will be paid with wenches. I mean peaches. I don't know what I mean."
That's a good one.
I have no idea what's going on, so I'm going to nod my head in agreement.
Much like most voters.
I'm going to roll a d6 to decide. Even says he does, odd says no.
Dice, let the dice decide.
Do it.
Do it
now.
Do it.
Alright, let's see it.
Let's get the Phoenix to the people.
Is he going from Shatner to Schwarzenegger now?
You must free the Phoenix. It's not a tumor.
Let's get the Phoenix in the air!
One gets a tumor.
Take the oath.
Take the oath. What's new, Abe? We landed on odd, so my vote is for him to not do it.
So we have what, like one knot and 3
I
do
think
it's?
we have 2 knots and 3 do it's.
Okay, 2 knots and 3 do it's. We'll give it another 30 seconds. We got 2 knots and 3 do it's. It's still going to come down to a roll of the dice.
Ah,
In the end.
Wait, that's not how voting works.
We got another one
No.
saying take it.
Frack, it doesn't.
Oh,
We have a fourth
Cricket.
take it.
Cricket says take it. Take the oath.
Alright, voting will close in 20 seconds.
A vote for Iron Jesus trumps all. Take you.
Okay. So we have 4 to 2.
4 to 2. The Duets haven't won.
Yes. So, how we're going to do this is every one of their votes counts as 10%. Going into it, because he's not here, we're just going to give it a 50%. Now, because he was all about the Phoenix, we're going to bump that to 55. That's all his character gets. So, minus 20 for those who say no, takes us to 35, and then we're plus, what was that, 40. So that's what, 75% chance for him to take the oath immediately. We will make it the high 75, so 1 to 25, he does not take the oath. If it's a 1 on the dice, he does not take the oath, and he just like, you guys suck. Okay. And progressively up to denying it. If it's like in the 20 to 25, he just declines to take it at this time. And the dice tell a story of a 0-2.
2%. He just told the Order of Phoenix to eat a dick.
He thought
You didn't eat my dick.
you not what I'm looking for. He comes back. The only thing that would make sense is that they were impressed with his diplomacy, his armor, his being an elf. He fit right in. They were very forthcoming about the nature of their organization.
Elves Master Race.
And Tommy Z returns to us with a scroll case. And he says, they are the Order of the Phoenix. And they are not necessarily what I expected. They keep the Phoenixes safe and use their power. And they keep it out of the wrong hands, so to speak. But they have no intention of freeing the Phoenixes.
Really?
So we're on our own.
Maybe they shouldn't be free.
What's in the case? I think they should.
So there's several sects to the Order of Phoenix.
Well, they don't. That's no. I mean, the elf didn't say they do that. He just said that's who I know to deal with. So nobody's trying to free the Phoenix as of yet. No, it doesn't seem like anybody's actually given a rat's ass about disabling the nuclear power plant. They're perfectly happy to just turn their lights on.
What's in the case, Tommy?
They have asked me to deliver a message back to one of their temples. And I've agreed to do so because I wish to find out more. Because I still want to free the Phoenixes.
So do you
And
believe
if
that?
they control them, then they're the ones we have to find out more about.
Right.
So I accepted their offer to be a messenger for a price. But I declined their offer to become part of the order.
And my cut is 75%.
I don't care if you can have it all for all.
All right.
You get all the prestige and honor of being a delivery boy.
Not just a delivery boy, but a rich delivery boy.
And you can tell that he is very somber and upset about this information. He is not going into very theatrical speech. He also is a little upset because he informs us that Ferga has decided to join them.
She joined them.
I asked her why, and she said that they need more. I don't even know.
It's a shame because last night she said it, and she said that she needed me more.
We didn't know that much about her. That's fine.
She'll be back. They all come crawling back to Zahed.
We have to take this
They
to
all.
the city of Miradon.
And I take one of my empty scrolls and start. I cast no direction, and I notate, start making a map like your last character did, and I want to mark where this cave entrance is so we can come back here.
You have stuff to make maps.
I have scribe scroll, so I figured I could use the same stuff to make a map out of it.
Well, scribe scroll has the ability to describe a scroll. The scribe scroll does not give you the paper and ink and book.
Well, I have empty scrolls.
Do you have ink and quill? I don't think you have anything.
I have a quill.
Oh yeah, you do.
I don't know if I have ink, but I have a quill.
Yeah, stupid quill at the beginning of the game.
I did. I have it written down. I have ink vial, 6 quills, and a roller.
Mm-hmm. We need to make a map so we can come back
Okay,
here.
so you better start making the map of our journey.
Writing that shit down on your character sheet. Like people
It's not going to be as
magnifying
good as my
glass out of his
character's
pocket.
first character's map.
That's all.
Oh
That's
no,
all.
he's not a professional map maker.
Now the
One
next,
thing's for sure, we need to get something to eat because I'm starving.
yeah. Well, the next thing is getting out of here. Because one thing is true, we have to go that way. This way.
Wait, we can't go towards the cove? Get out of here?
Well, we can start by going either direction to get down the mountain. However, we have to go this way. So going towards the cove doesn't seem like a good idea. That's filled with tribal folk that are currently engaging in trying to position to attack the people below us that just hired us. See, we still have that dilemma there where there's this big battle going on below us kind of thing. That's kind of you can see dead bodies all over the place, but they're not currently charging. Like they've definitely made some attempts to take them out and failed so far.
Maybe we can just traverse the mountain and go a long way around. I'm throwing this out to
Climb?
the group. Yeah, climb. A lot of climb checks.
That's not what I want to do. I don't want to die climbing.
I don't want to walk.
There's no way that your character would be able to have the balls to even suggest that. 'Cause you'd have to go over and look at enough climb checks to kill you, know that would happen,
You're talking to the Human Torch.
Oh, that's right. You might just think you can do anything.
I am the
You
leader
remember
of
as a kid you had trouble with that tree and climbing it?
Yeah. The Seinfeldonians are known for climbing the rope in gym class.
No, they're Feldonians. They made science.
Oh.
I was just outside and your sign it fell. I could make one up.
Well, I guess we go straight down then, and
Can anyone make us invisible? Blend in with the surroundings?
I can make
In
none of
Soviet
us.
Russia, tree crimes you.
I can make us feather fall down to the bottom, so we don't have to make all those checks.
Well, I don't have to make checks if we just go on the trail.
Yeah, there's a trail.
I can cast Expeditious Retreat on us, or
You just run.
and just run. We can run right through it.
Run right at.
That's all I can do. I can't cast invisibility though.
What do you mean he doesn't have the balls? He's Pesci Bard.
I've been thinking of that all week. Pesci Bard. Got a problem? You think I'm like a drow? I amuse you? Let's just start walking. Let's just start walking down the trail.
Maybe we'll get recruited by the other side. Probably wouldn't be a good idea.
Well, that's the thing. Once we get down the steep step part, we have to go right or left on the path. One takes us to the Phoenix, the other one takes us to the cove with the tribal folks, the Cicadians.
We'll go to the Phoenix.
Oh yeah, we go through the Phoenix, right? Because we're delivering.
Yeah, but there's like Cicadians surrounding them.
So no matter what we do,
We're in a war zone, man. And we got to go through it.
go through it.
What if
no
we
matter
go
what.
under it?
Well, Jamis can
Start
fly
digging.
over it.
Just start digging.
Jamis can fly over it, and I can cast Expeditious
Yeah,
Retreat
that's
on
really
it.
good idea, but you know, I don't think everybody's gonna live as long as you. It's gonna take a while to dig a tunnel.
Can you fly?
I'm not a hamster.
Where's your wings? Go with the wings already.
Well,
Fly
I
on
can
the
fly
I
all
can
over.
only use them a little bit. I mean, I could get out of here, of course, but then you guys would be stuck all by yourself.
Well, let's just say you know how to get out of here, Jamis. How would we go about doing that?
What do you mean? I can fly.
That's true.
Just grow some wings and fly away.
We can't go back to the
What I could do is I could grow my wings and fly. And I could summon the spirit of an ancient dragon to fly around me like it's like a illusion. And then what happens is they all get really scared.
Okay, you do that. I'll watch you from here.
And then I'll scare a path. And then we go down there.
You do that, and I'll watch you from standing behind stone.
Yeah, didn't somebody get something from that drow guy to scare people?
You can't scare a whole army.
We just gotta make a path.
You just gotta run through and make sure they don't kill it on the
Intimidate
way.
people with my ring. You're the one. Don't look very intimidating from here.
I do have my ring. For presence. Walk right through.
You can just scare them away.
So what's your ring do?
It gives me a +6 on bluff, intimidate.
Oh, that's right. Dialing. And you have the one that does frightful presence.
We can't intimidate a whole army. I mean, I could.
You could distract them.
We don't need it. We just got to make a path.
Make
How
a
much
path.
do you guys weigh?
I weighed 130 something.
47 pounds.
What do you weigh?
116 pounds.
33 pounds.
I can carry you.
Tom usually, Jamise can, yeah.
All right, Janice's little cold-blooded brain is clicking.
Okay. I'll carry you, make us look like a big dragon, and then we fly down, scare everybody away a little bit, and you guys come down and walk down while we scare everybody away.
That's a good idea.
I don't like it.
Okay? You don't like it? You tell me that away.
We
We'll do
use
that.
we use my scrolls of expeditious retreat and we run really fast through these guys and away from them.
Okay, we can do that at the same time.
We need to open a path and then run through it quick.
Right.
Combined effort.
Yeah, sure. We can do it at the same
You
time.
can do it all yourself.
We're gonna be a little faster than I and team. Fool. Yeah, but there's I and leader.
How many expeditious can you retreat?
I can do all six
You
of us
can do that.
actually.
That orange book.
Expeditious retreat. What page is spells on?
Sounds
Bob?
like a
Actual spells. This one over there.
See, that's not expedition retreat will not work because you can only do it on yourself. It's personal. I mean, you
Right,
can
you've been
you can
over
use it
that.
on yourself for this to increase your land speed.
Yeah, it's okay, Bob. We figured it out.
Right.
Maybe I can go talk to him.
Become tribal. Become tribal, Zahid.
He tried one from the Feldonians.
Well, we negotiated with the first group. We go down the other side of the path and try to negotiate with the ones in the
We're
coast.
telling the truth. We're just passing through. We mean no
wanna do
harm
that?
on either side.
Yeah, let's do it.
Go ahead, man.
You got my back, don't you, Jamise?
These guys kind of might eat kobolds.
I said we'll disguise you like you're a halfling.
Yeah, I didn't bring my Mary Kay powder puff kit.
I happen to have it here. You know I got Mary Kay
No,
on me.
man, I'm proud of my tail. Okay. But I don't. At the same time, I don't want it eaten. So, you know,
Well, if we do this as a team.
I know. Company's eaten the first one. It's your turn.
What if they want to eat me though?
Man, you're human. I don't think they're not cannibals or nothing.
They could be.
No, they're Sicarians, man.
If they want to mate with me and I get pregnant.
That's a very. Them wanting to mate with you is a very, very, very strong possibility. They're always looking for fresh men to have sex with their women.
Oh, in that case, I'm going.
Good diplomacy.
You don't need
Good luck,
Jamise doesn't even need to roll a bluff on that one.
He ain't sense motive. I refuse to sense motive on this young lady.
You coming with me, Stone, to be my bodyguard?
In
Be my muscle?
case you have to beat off all those ladies.
No, they're gonna beat me off.
I don't know. Kind of like fly over and intimidate William better.
We can still do that. It doesn't put me in
Why?
harm's way. Let's do that.
I thought you were gonna go the other way and shoot
I'm
him.
more like the one who
Go
leads
ahead,
from
drag
behind.
him into submission, man.
I mean, even the guy
He
with
gets
my
his head cut
sexual prowess, even a guy with my sexual prowess has his limits. You know,
You just gotta do something, man.
who's
Go ahead.
coming with me? I don't like confrontation.
But that's the whole idea, is that you go there and talk to him, so I ain't got to have confrontation, and it's just talking.
Hey, you gonna be my bodyguard? I mean, of course I'm.
I should go with you. I'm pretty good at talking.
Okay, Bimble and
He's
I will
going to
go.
tell the story.
Bimble and I will go.
2 bards go down. How many return?
Bimble just pushes him off the side. Okay, very good. So the 2 bards head down. Our gnomic bard and our human bard headed down the trail. You guys are getting close. Make your spot check. You guys get to just past the steps and head that way. You easily start to see what's going on around the bend.
17.
19.
No, you're not there. Just
I was watching them.
yeah, they get out of sight once
You
they
see him real good.
You see them disappear.
Yeah, you see them go around the corner a little bit. So with the 17, you see these this group of people when we come around the corner. It's like they see us, we see them, and they have these skin-like shields made of animal skin. And from this distance, it's real easy to see a lot of the detail. They have bone-type armor, and skin shields are like 2 layers, or like there's a thickness to it. Yeah, made of
Is that like a skin
animal
flute?
skin. And then they have
If it is, you'd be good at playing it.
they're pretty muddy and dirty, and they have atlatls and spears and little hook clubs. When they see us, they kind of form a little bit of a defensive pod with a small group of people that's there, about 24 of them. And they all start to make this strange sound of shoot, 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 shoot.
Oh God.
And
Do I know what language
They
you're
look-
speaking?
they look it's not a they're making noises, not like a succession of noises that are like a language. Just thinking that noise I just said, it's more of a call it a language per se. You can do a sense motive.
Nine.
15.
They just seem to be like defensive posture.
I do whatever's like, you know how in our society the way to know something white is
Yes, or the open hand.
the open hand, yeah.
Like that.
I'm doing-
So
I'm
do
gonna
your
do that.
diplomacies just from a coming around the corner. What you do your diplomacy?
Calm down.
23.
Calm down.
Very
It's
good.
okay. 18.
Okay. Well, it seemed very threatening to them, and they relaxed their posture a bit. And you see a man step forward and pulls his shield aside, revealing his body and his chest, the bone armor, and all the paintings on it.
You say man, human.
Yes, looks to be human. And he speaks a very broken tongue. We are cicada. We are many. 2. We do not see. 2 will harm us. We are many.
Yes, 2 will harm us. That's why we didn't come to fight. Many would harm us.
We're just looking to pass through. We're not involved in your whatever you got going on there. We're just looking to make
safe passage.
We are Cicada. We are with the land.
Very good.
All in the Cicada path is for Cicada.
That's why it would behoove you to let us pass through your land, so we'll be off it for good.
You must be one with the Cicada. We are many. You are few.
How long is it going to take me to be one with the cicada?
What is your numbers
Well, let's see.
to pass through the valley?
My numbers is I'm 5'8", 134 pounds. I'm a Virgo, and that means different things.
That's pronounced virgin.
Shut up, you're not there.
It's pronounced virgin.
I got a hand job from my sister with my cousin at the bar mitzvah.
He is not virgin. Has receipt to prove. He has shown it to me 3 times.
There's only 5, 6, 6.
6.
Six. Good. How many? With penis.
Hold on, let me check. 5.
5.
I'm sorry, are you doing a
We
census?
are many. You are 5.
Now, are we
Oh.
talking you're many with the sausage fest, or you're many with penises?
5 must join with 10
Oh,
for 6
40%.
to pass.
I'm all game for that. What do you say, Thimble?
So in other words, you gotta have sex with 2 of their women.
Oh, that's fine. I got 2 nuts.
You will sow seed.
Now, do you have any alcohol to kind of lower their inhibitions or anything?
No,
like
no,
that?
wait. They're roll a. Well, you're at a $20 local. Right?
Yeah.
You're pretty sure from that knowledge local, and we'll just throw in a little common sense. One of our males might not be one you should count as part of the
Cobalt.
mix.
Yeah.
I really don't think they want. I'm not sure.
Okay,
I mean,
I misspoke. My math's a little off.
I'm up. Listen to me.
We have 4 males, and we have a pet who happens to be male. He's a pet that we keep around with us. Little pet for entertainment.
I don't know if Tommy Z's exactly going to be willing.
Doesn't matter. He's got to take one for the team.
I'll do a couple more.
Would you rather it be taking on 2 of their men feet? I mean,
Butcher Cup.
that's what your problem is.
Wait, I must look. And he goes up to you and starts. He goes down and gets a good look at your junk, smells your ass, and isn't more than an inch away. It's very uncomfortable. He's on all 4s at a couple of points. Sizing you up. Scratches his head. We are many. You're few.
We're not all human.
We're definitely.
He seems to be contemplating the fact that you're not all human.
I happen to be the only human, but we do have an elf. And I also throw her on the bargaining table. We have a female elf, too. And she
Why would the many of human accept the few that are not?
Because have you ever seen a half-elf child? Oh, I mean, they're beautiful. I make little salt shakers in their effigy. They look great.
Roll a diplomacy to see if you can sell the half-breed idea.
16.
We're good at math and we can do it.
Only one human baby batter. That means you're gonna have to do 10 of them.
All right. So I have this first experience getting laid 10 times. It's gonna be terrible.
Little chick.
Ragnar Roach has returned.
He does accept the elf as a suitable.
So now I gotta convince me.
So now,
Oh no.
no, we got to convince this guy to take gnome, halfling.
Can't me and Tommy just tag team them all?
If that's the way you want to go.
Shit, we're gonna be here for a day at least.
You don't have that long.
Yeah, we don't. Do you have any of the smaller folk, the smaller kid folk for our little friend? I mean, he's been on the road a long time. He's not very good at making use of it.
This, we take pointy ear. They make good offspring. I don't think this will make good offspring.
Sing him a song. Show him how good you are. Show him how talented you are.
In other words,
you.
you still have to convince them.
Get my
or
own date.
get the numbers.
'Cause
Right now, they will take 2.
we have a halfling, okay? Now, this is my boy, okay? I'm putting him on the selling block. Very strong. I mean, he's a bit on the short side. He's maybe 3 feet tall, but very strong. Good breeding stock.
Roll a diplomacy to sell the halfling stock. Studding out the halfling, and we're up there. You guys have no idea you're
Right.
being studded.
He had started 16.
As long as he does not look diseased and teeth are good.
Oh, very good. He's bit very many uncouth. All of us, may I remind you, are against the uncouth.
I know not which of what you speak.
Oh, okay.
We are the cicada.
Right, and the cicada is the greatest. So, to kind of bide your time a little. No, I can't do that. Never mind.
Yeah. So he's agreed to let the halfling, but still isn't.
Oh no.
Still got to convince him that you're going to do some work. If that's the way you decide to go. Do some prestidigitation.
I'll use mage hand to put some of the rock or something like around.
The force is strong with this one.
I'll have mage hand pick up a rock and act like I'm doing it, you know.
Alright, so you do the C3PO?
Yeah.
He is no. I'm not gonna do Luke Skywalker and say he's a god.
See, I'm great. Good shit.
Spin it up, huh?
29.
Very good. Maybe little man good for the men. Maybe the cicada be strong with all this diversity.
Right. Diversity.
You never know what you might get.
Butts are stronger than the
I was about to turn you into the Feldonian Defamation League, the FDL. You don't want to mess with that.
I know not of what you speak. We are cicada. We are the men.
Right, now let's make you many more so we can get off your land. And you can bear beautiful Zahed children.
Ring.
Okay. So
We'll go get them. Hold on.
should we lie to him?
Sit. Did you see of the 24, 10 women begin to prepare themselves by disrobing.
Clamshell.
They put their shield down. I don't know.
Wait, these are warrior women?
Oh, this cicada.
Death by Snitch New.
Cicada are all the same. They can follow tasks. If you recall, they come here every 5 years to breed, and then they walk hundreds of miles back to where they live. But they spend a couple years here. Their children have to make this walk. As soon as they're able to walk, they start going. So they all give birth at the same time. They all do all this stuff at the same time. They all make the walk. They all carry a shield. They all have the same ability to hunt, gather. They're cicada. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I did watch a thing on cicada. That's where I got the name from, and of the bugs in there. The scientists, it was like saying, well, they come out every 17 years, or these are whatever, and then they said they do this because then other cicada won't come out at the same time, so they can, that they come out in large numbers because then the predators can't eat them all. And that's their defense, is just numbers. And then I was looking at the show, and I'm looking online and stuff, and their reasoning that they come out every so often to avoid other cicada is stupid, because no cicada overlap or in the same area like Ultraman. It's not like in this area the cicada come every 5 years, and then on the 7th year a different kind come, and that doesn't happen anywhere. So like for them to say that's why they do it, there's no evidence at all that shows that. It's just their gestation period. This is not even a good one.
So do we go up back?
This guy made it the founding point of his whole philosophy to make this number system of charts that shows how the code. Wow. This is part of the code of the universe. I'm like, what?
So do we go back up and get the group?
Yes, go back up. You guys.
As we're walking, Bimbo, as we're walking,
Jimmy's is very upset that he's not going to be part of any fornication and spreading of the seed, because his greatness should be spread. So he's going to go pee.
Yeah. Bimbo, should we bend the truth a little bit, or should we let them know what they're getting into? I'm not sure if that stone guy is actually down with the ladies. He kind of gives me weird looks sometimes.
Well, you know what it is. They're going to just have to accept it one way or the other, man. I mean, what is that big of a deal, really? The bump and grind? We'll sing some songs and shit.
Yeah, we'll set the mood. I'll set the mood with my tambourine, but I'll be into it. I think Tommy Z is going to be the hardest sell. We'll have to work on him together.
Hey.
He's in love with Corellian.
It's either we do this or we fight all these.
Well, I could do it, but you can't because I'm the superior bard.
You could tell yourself that. It'll be alright.
We haven't had a dance off yet.
Oh, we will. We're gonna have a fuck off right now. We'll see.
Well, I'm gonna be the king of that one. You know what they say about Feldonian men? They say, wow, they're really good at math and you'd be set up financially for life.
You can set up financially for life ends campaigns.
Yeah,
that's not fun.
Exactly.
Who wants financial security? There's no adventure in that.
Settle down in the town.
So we go back up. We haven't approached the group yet. We'll go back up. So, hey guys, we're allowed through. That's good news.
Yeah.
You know,
that's good news. Good work.
But
what's the catch?
Yeah.
But like they say, you have to buy it bullshit. But
Got to do something.
You're gonna love it, Stone. And you, Tommy Z, you've been waiting for this a long time, I can tell.
You got to do a little bit of.
What my friend's trying to say, in maybe a not so polite way, is we're gonna have the chance to meet some fine young ladies and provide these fine young ladies with a little Stone and a little Zahab and a little Tommy Z who can be a religious nut the rest of his life.
But it's a bit
And that's what I start. That's what he starts saying, and I start playing the tambourine. Let's do our performance and sell it.
But I am in love with her.
Yeah, we all are. We know. You'll get over it. Wait till you see what they got down there, Tommy. You'll forget all about
Isn't
it.
she gone?
left you.
Yeah, she's gone, dude.
Yeah, she's gone.
Yeah, she did leave me. I should go have pizza.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Get over it. All right, that's the next question for our studio audience. Will Tommy Z have hate sex? Or not? Or will he remain pure to his ideal of not having
I'm not going to.
today?
I'm not going to influence that. I'm getting a drink.
Will he be
Promiscuous or not?
Shall he do it or not?
Will Tommy Z remain chaste and pure? Or will he spill the seed among the sick idiots?
take two for the team?
Take two for the team.
Oh, it's keeping.
Oh, are they voting for him to take two?
I don't know. We'll see.
Got one. Do it. Let's do
Let me
it.
guess, it was Burger Tank. Burger Tank wants to do
Do it
it.
all night long.
Nobody yet.
Come on, Burger Tank wants to do it. Let me put it this way, I'll sell it a little more. It's not like the priests in real life. The priests of Corellian could, in fact, have many offspring. They're allowed to be promiscuous, for all we know. It's a fantasy world.
No, Tommy Z, we know, is not promiscuous. So I'm
Right, but
saying,
he could be.
but he's not. It could be if it wasn't Tommy Z. but We know Tommy Z.
Well, how convicted is he in his...
That's what we're going to find out.
That's what I'm trying to sell.
Alright.
What about everybody else?
Well, I say he does it simply because...
No.
What'd you tell him about me?
Oh.
And Jameen?
Jamise is our great dragon friend, is what I told them. And you, they're going to leave you alone. For all I know. Yeah, that's what I said about you.
Yeah, you're not one of their women. Whether you're pregnant, it doesn't help them.
I said she's very convicted in her morals and values. And what I said is she's holding out for marriage to me anyway. So,
I'm Jameen's dragon.
Dragon.
Well, nobody really said anything except New Wave rolled the dice, and the dice said no.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
that means that one of us would have to have sex with 3 of them. That's a lot.
Well, there's 10 that need service.
Right, so 2, 4,
2, 4, 6. If you do 2 each.
Those are 4.
So there's 3 of you after 10 of
so
them.
one of them's going to have to do 4. Zahab will over evilly. Yeah.
We're just assuming Stone, I guess, is
Yeah.
down.
The
Oh, bang, bang! Bang, bang! Stone, fight, and fuck. Yes. Stone, alright.
The question was whether Tommy Z was going to give up his morals in order to, I guess, fuck 3 for the team.
And they're really not morals when you think about it. I mean, not to sell this even more. But, I mean, you know, since when's not being promiscuous immoral? Or being promiscuous immoral? Since when?
What do you mean?
Since when is it not okay to be promiscuous? It's not immoral necessarily.
But then we are.
Depends what kind of religion you have.
Right, I mean, the
Yeah.
elves, where'd the elves come from?
Follow
If
it
they
every
did that?
day.
being promiscuous and procreation are two very different things.
Yes.
And so let's rephrase the way we're
Now,
putting it.
obviously,
Should Tommy Z procreate?
obviously, in Circadian's philosophy,
That's true.
yeah,
That's the point.
it's all about numbers. So there's no such thing as promiscuous. There's just as pregnant as you can be at the right time.
Right. So we got to bear in mind the
Now,
time period.
where
we're
Tommy Z comes from, you court a woman for years before you ask her parents to ask her for her hand in marriage. So to have sex with somebody that you're not going to marry would be completely out of question in his moral compass of where he comes from. So yeah, all flavors exist of things, just like the real world. Right. Tommy Z is a prude.
Yeah.
We know that.
Yeah. We got a second for no. Let him be the lustful celibate. Adds depth to his character.
Shit, I'm not liking one of us. Stone's gonna bang for anybody.
So we head on down.
53, 6, 9, and then someone's got to do 4.
So you get down. We get down there.
Does Tommy Z come with us?
Yeah, we're all going down together because we're traveling together, but we're not.
We'll keep Fee and Jimmy's in the back away from there. Let them talk to them with the filthy hands.
So us three stay in the back while you three approach the.
Damn you.
They have a little circle they've made. The men are around it.
Oh.
There are 10 women. There's a few women in the circle
no,
around
we're
it.
gonna
that
have
aren't
to perform.
There are
Not
10
good for
women.
Zahab.
There are 10 women who have relinquished all their weapons and armor and stuff like that and are ready for the encounter, as it will. And there's a little bit of a chant going on.
And I go up to the chief. I go up to the chief immediately. What's all this? Where's my private where's my private coitus hut?
We are Cicada.
Yeah.
We are the many.
We do it out in the open.
Thing is can we get like all the men to leave and like 99% of the women except the one I'm gonna bang, so they don't have to see me naked?
Why? What's wrong?
His face looks confused.
No.
I do not understand your words.
I don't want to be naked in front of a bunch of men. It reminds me of the locker room or the washroom from when I was a child. Very scary memories.
I only know a few of your words. You have scared memories. Do not be afraid of the titties, my friend. They welcome you.
Oh, I like big titties. But no. Here's the thing.
Do not be afraid.
I don't want to be naked. Can we do this without me being
I
naked?
do not understand this word.
Can I keep this on? All this, all my this. See this? Can I keep this on? Like the whole time. And be covered in like a wagon or something, away from people.
You must seed these women.
I don't think he
Please
cares how you
begin.
do it. Just do it.
Do you have any wine?
Maybe some nude paintings, but in the mood.
You don't know what you're saying.
You try to teach him the word romance, and he can't pronounce it.
These are simple.
You will seed them. They are ready.
We have to call it seed.
Come on, mama! And the girls on the ground go, come on, mama! Come on, mama!
Oh my!
Oh, mama! Mama ka!
This is not how I imagined it.
Come on, mama!
Hi, my name's Zahab. What's your name?
Let's show this guy how it's done.
Yeah,
She said, we are
Stone's
Circadian.
like 5 women in.
Stone gets naked, goes over, goes to town.
Let's do this!
I covered Jimmy's
We
side.
have things to do!
Wait,
Quit
I'm
your
doing
talking!
this in front of her? I'm
Jimmy's-
doing this in front of her? No way!
Jimmy's-
No!
Jimmy's replaces his face with his tail, so you think you're covering his eyes, and he's looking between your legs at what's going on.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
We got to roll performs.
Seriously.
Only if we're going to quote Shakespeare while you do it.
That's gonna be me.
Otherwise, you jump right in there and come on, ma. And she giggles at your size and grabs you by the butt when you head on in. And you head at it with your first thing you'll roll is a fortitude.
Fortitude.
30.
How am I supposed to follow that?
Roll that 20 or something?
19. And and then so you take care of the first one. No problem. Do your thing.
Dang, man. Fuck what they looking at.
Make a strength check.
9.
Come on, mama! Come on, mama! And you got the wobbly warhead going and can't quite actually get her in there. You got the wobbly warhead. Ain't quite happening.
Hold on.
You got the fishtailing out.
Lots of people there.
You're a bard.
In the matter of
You
chanting,
sing
come
to
on,
it.
and
Let me sing to it.
come on, mama! She smacks you in the asshole. It doesn't help at all. So are you gonna get started?
I'm still hiding. Should I roll my hide?
Hide.
Oh my god.
Hi, my dear. My name's Saheb. What is yours? Can I meet your mother? Mumsy. 10.
Come on, ma! Come on, ma!
Yes, lovely weather we're having. You know, you are one of the most beautiful creatures I have ever met. So let me sing you a song. What you said, come to mama. But I wanted to be her warhammer, but I couldn't perform. And
So you will perform and you start inspiring courage for yourself.
that's funny.
The entire group of women and men start to take on this new chant you started. And they start to incorporate it in their singing. And and this woman smiles and laughs at you and says, "You're a wonderful man."
Yes. So what are you doing after this?
I'm thinking we make a baby.
Yeah, we'll make a baby, but when am I gonna get to meet your mother, and what kind of stock portfolio do you have? Silver portfolio do you have?
Come on, Mom. You're a cute man. You're a funny man.
Okay, now I'm scaroused.
Scaroused.
Scared and aroused at the same time.
Okay, you gonna try again there? You gonna move on to the next one? You've sowed the seed in the first one.
Nice. Yeah,
And she's-
move on.
And she does this weird like bowl-like thing where she grabs her legs and rocks back. I don't know. It's weird. She looks like a little turtle on the ground. She's doing this weird.
So if stone has
Come on,
babies, are
buddy.
they pebbles?
And that was a probably rock. Don't take them for granted.
Quit doing the Christopher Walken jokes.
Okay. You
Alright, I talked to it. It worked.
yay. You start your business there. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, you were high enough. So that's another one. You sow the seed. We have two.
Okay, so
One satisfied, two seated women. So we got two in the pole position doing a little rock.
so I'm gonna touch your
Legs.
boob now. Well, like this, because I never touched
Oh
one.
guy,
my
come on.
god.
What are you doing? Get to it.
And
Chop, chop.
what
Shit talker.
What is the save? Is it a will save or a fortitude save to see if you cover your pants?
Roll your diplomacy. That's all part of the. That's all part of the fortitude save.
Pictures I have.
You fail that by too much. That's too bad.
11.
Come on, mama! You can tell that this approach you're using isn't turning her on. She's more of a donkey punch, do me now kind of a girl.
You like that, do you? To hit.
What else? Yeah, you have to actually roll sense motive to know that.
Wow, she sure inspired courage in himself.
Okay, well, okay.
It's just not working. She's getting annoyed by you.
Okay, I'm going to
They like the song, but
I'm going to take the blanket, put it over myself so nobody can see. I have a blanket on me, and I'm going to do it through the hole in the sheet.
okay.
And what's the DC to see if my DC's got to be lower because I haven't came in a long
14
time.
cents?
15.
A 15. Okay, you
What?
are able to perform the deed. You're amazed at how warm and wet it is, and before you know it, you're done, and she is in the whole position.
Will save to see if I'm crying. Yep, I'm crying.
Oh yeah, you're crying.
Oh my god.
All right, so you cry. She hits the bowl position, kind of pushes you off her because you want a hug after you come. She just wants to get in her position, and she does. So we got 3 rockers in the bowl
Next.
position.
Next.
7 to go,
I just stopped working.
and a
You
lot of
didn't see
the
anything.
men
I had
are
my
the men
blanket
are
on.
just joking and laughing and just they're in their romantic. You can understand some of what they have. A lot of what they say is very slang-like, and you can't understand it. But there's definitely a lot of look at the way he does it, and oh, look at the little one has no rhythm. Stone.
Stone bag. Again.
Stone roll 23. Second.
Stone moves on to the next. And
I'm sorry, 25.
25. Okay, yeah, good. 20. Oh, very good. You, we have 5 women that are bowled up and seated. Halfway there.
Okay. Still crying.
Still crying.
This time I buried my face into her breasts.
Hold on. These guys are going to do another roll. You're still technically got to catch up. You've got a long time for that first one. Technically, you're just finishing the song and getting your blanket out. These guys are done with their first and seconds quickly.
27.
Look at this guy.
All right, the third time you're unable to get excited about this chick. She's not for whatever reason. You're just not. Well, it's more the third time you just don't have the stamina. What'd you get?
27.
Knocking him down.
Stone.
He can kill and thrill. Look out, it's Stone. I'm gonna roll through it. You won't find no moss collected on this app. Okay. So yeah, now it's your next woman.
Hi, my name's Zahab.
I don't care what your goddamn name is.
He's like, damn it!
They don't care.
I'll be your speed dater tonight.
Come on, what?
Yeah.
Oh God,
Come
this
on,
again. Why can't I meet a nice Feldonian girl? Okay.
This is how you learn.
I bury my face into those boobs for comfort. Does that
Yes.
give me any pluses?
Just don't think of your mom.
Motorboat.
No, that'll actually get him there.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about my mother. There you go. I'll give them the pluses.
Oh, God.
Fortitude 18.
All right, you do the deed. You're getting good at this, man. It's just like falling off a bike.
Will save to see if I'm crying. Still crying.
So crying.
Still crying.
Harder this time. All right, we got 7.
Goddamn.
We need 3 more.
Is the chanting getting louder?
Let's just say, yeah, the chance of getting that. We got another 7 chicks all in the little on their you're back in the bowl position, holding the legs up by the knee, rocking around, and siphoning down
20.
there. And for the number, that's your third one. Yeah. Right? Redo on the third one. The 20 gets her done. Good sir. You're on your, what, fourth? That's tougher now.
23.
You can't do it.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
What? What's I? This
Run block. You're like, yeah.
Stone need food.
Don't want that.
It's getting tough.
Make sandwich, bitch.
Turkey pot pie.
And I move silently through the crowd and try to hide behind Tommy Z.
Okay, well, you move silently and hide.
As I'm crying, so those minuses do it. 16 move silently.
Z, what are you doing?
Nat 1 on my hide behind Tommy Z.
Uh-oh, you're making Burger Tank want to go drive his car and pick up chicks.
Oh, that's funny. All right, so
It's only this easy.
He thought there'd be more romance to his first time. He didn't expect his
okay,
first time.
2 more.
He's
You
picturing
walk
a
over
hug,
there, and they're just.
It's just a circle.
It doesn't seem to upset the situation. It only makes them laugh more and point at you. And start to. It's just baby. They're making baby jokes and stuff like that. Saying, "Oh, look, a woman with a penis having sex with a woman."
I'm not a woman. I'm a man.
And for the first time in their culture, they come up with the word
And there it is.
lots of new beginnings.
Coin.
Lots of origin stories.
Here's the question: have any of them seen my penis, other than the women?
Ah, that'd be a really tough spot check. Let me make some rolls.
Super spot.
Get it? Tough spot check. Get it? Nat 20, Nat 20, 2 Nat 20s. So yeah,
They look rare.
that was one of the first 6 rolls.
What I do? How do my name is that?
Here's the sound on.
I don't see it. I don't even know how I turned it on.
I know there's volume control. It's fine. Yeah, that one. The second one. Yes, yes,
So one of
yes.
us needs to pop that fourth one.
There's 2 more.
2 left.
And he's hiding and crying, so it's up to you
We
two.
only did 2.
I got my 2. I got my 2 done. I'm a
It's
man.
supposed to be. And these girls are starting to get impatient.
No.
Alright, hold on.
I'm aroused still.
27.
22.
That was your 4th. Yeah. Fail. You made it. 1 more.
Somebody make me a sandwich.
It's up to you, Tommy Z.
What dude?
I only do
Must be green. Once you go green, ain't nothing you never seen.
1 left.
Once you go Kirk, you know, jerk. Okay, 1 left.
Why would she say for last?
Mama! Mama! Mama!
Oh, I'm tired.
if I cast resistance on myself, I get a +1 on my save.
Yeah.
There we go.
Stone could rage.
That'll give you a +2.
So I got a 6.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
She just straight up smacks your face. Magua.
Wow.
Stone to save the day with a rage. 22.
No, sir.
Okay, this might.
The men are starting to get agitated. They're no longer joking.
Get in there, tell
The
the
joke
men.
is gone and the pressure's on now. This shit's starting to get real. They're getting a little testy.
This is my third try. I'm ripping off all my clothes and I'm raging even though I can't. My
Emula rage.
third one, Jew rage.
Jew rage.
That would be Fortitude 18.
And this is your third one, so...
And I've had a minute to cool down after crying it out for. But then again, I've cried the salt out.
Well, the third...
Oh, okay.
Fourth one is DC. Fifth one?
Stone.
You're on the fifth one. You're on the fourth.
Get in there, tell the Z.
So you need
Oh,
a
man,
20,
best.
you need a 30, and
Get
you
on
need
in
a 20.
there.
Stone try.
25, 30, and 20 are the DC of our men.
Net 20.
Get the jet deal, boy.
Badass.
There it is. Stone.
He pushed me out of the way. He pushed him out of the way. Look out! Oh, good.
Now,
Stone rock hard!
Stone said fight fuck.
now is that role play, gameplay, or badass?
That's all of them.
All
I'm
three.
not sure what's going to happen at the end, but that's for any category. That was badass. It helped in gameplay, and
Okay, and I put all my clothes on and go cry, and I walk up to Tommy. Do you take confessions? I'm not the same religion, but do you take confessions?
I can't help you. You're lost.
Oh, thanks a lot. That helps after my. But you know, this was my first time. Everybody thought I was so smooth. This was my first time.
Maybe these guys are right. Maybe you do have a vagina.
Hey, I did my part, man.
No, you did.
okay, and we will take a break there as we are
Five.
escorted by them out of the general area and can head across the empty valley of the receding Squidnami. We will be following the receded Squidnami back to the city of Muradon.
Squid Nami.
Squidnami. Squidnami.
Squidnami.
Squidnami. Oh my god.
That was freaking hilarious. Can
Hi, my name's John.
Oh, my name's Love.
My name's not have.
Can I see your credentials? I'm being
I see your stock portfolio.
Oh my god.
When do I get to meet your mother?
Christine, you got a biscuit?
There's our brain one. Oh no, our characters are on top.
Oh dear.
Wow. See, that's the fun part about all this when we're doing this is because, like, when I make this, I didn't know who you'd negotiate with, if you would. You know what I mean? I never know how deep you're going to go into any of these situations.
And then we ended up having a fuck off.
Right. I didn't sit there and go, oh, hey, this week we're going to have a fuck off. It wasn't like it's not like I used to do that. But when shit like that happens,
Oh my god.
that's critical. I got like, if we had a monkey in the party, we'd spank it.
If future D&D sessions are going to be like this, then the DM is going to need the book of erotic fantasy. Yes, that is a real RPG book. I said, we make our own erotic fantasy.
You don't need that. He doesn't need that. Silly people.
Literally, yeah, literally, if you made a small investment, not even a huge big one, with the technology is where you can start with it. The person just goes there and goes click, 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 and then puts the numbers. 5 of them, 7 of them, 11 of them.
I talked to a lady with Cardinal technology. She showed me how it's not that much fun.
Oh, there's one different kind of investing. Well, with today's technology, you can really do it.
I can't even handle the microwavable shit. Thanks.
No.
That's the potential to. I guess it would depend on how much energy.
Really, starvation is a matter of distribution logistics. Fixing that problem is distribution logistics.
Yeah.
But every single day, the United States moves enough weight in just bullets alone to feed the logistical problems of the world, to feed the whole world. And we could just in the weight of bullets. It doesn't count for tanks, other things, the personnel, just the weight.
Small arm bullets?
Just small arm bullets. There'd be enough volume per day that we could feed the entire world. And if we fed the whole world, it would cost less than we spend fighting. And I can't imagine people would attack us if we did that.
No. If you're feeding people,
They're usually pretty cool to you.
Yeah. Bro, what's up? What's up?
Right.
I think that's like in the beginning, when we were these people down at Virginia, that's how everybody started.
That's how I stayed king.
Yeah.
I fed the peasants. I mean, there's people that would come down to the events just because I was cooking. Yeah, those game hens were very popular.
Totally period, and then.
Alright. Get back to it here momentarily. Where's the coffee? Alright. 6. Good. What does our chat say?
Shenanigans. Again, shenana. Shenanigans, again, shenana. We're coming back from break. Coming back from break. We said we'd be back, and now we're back from break. Said we'd be back, and now we're back from break. Be right back, now we're right back.
What does the chat say? What does the chat say? Ding, 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 ding.
Top 10 most annoying songs of all time.
Oh my god.
Stone got badass and gameplay,
Oh my god.
in my opinion.
But we're only about halfway through.
We'll let the
Like
studio-
Stone. You got halfway through.
Wait, what?
Stone slayed 5 bitches, man. Zahev started crying after the
16,
first.
almost 16. Dude.
16
dozen
bitches.
digits, man. Tell you what.
What are the characters' alignments? Well, C is neutral. Lawful neutral.
They're both neutral. True neutral. Zahev is chaotic good. What's Jimmy's chaotic good?
Jimmy's is, he does not care too much about all that stuff so much.
That's what the audience is asking. What his alignment is.
I just told you, Gavin.
I don't care about that stuff too much.
Tommy Z
Tommy
was
then, of course.
Tommy Z was chaotic good.
No one can say on there?
I'm sure he's probably lawful good.
Yeah, I think
He was chaotic good when he said it.
That does say chaotic good.
Stone's chaotic good, I remember.
Stone does what Stone thinks is right.
Bringing 5 chicks tonight, Jeff.
Fee,
Now let's fight.
and I walk up behind Fee so nobody can hear me. I walk up behind Fee so nobody can hear me. And in the creepiest way possible, I say, I was thinking of you.
Just slap.
Not
You get a dramatic roleplay casting of Tree Strike.
Go ahead.
Plus 20 to hit.
Oh, it's plus 20 to hit, okay. Done that one.
So she smacks you.
What did you say this time?
Oh, okay. Min damage, so for 5.
5 embarrassment points.
Yes. Yes.
Well, she can do now that she's damage. She's very
Yeah,
adept at bitch.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, it's not.
Yes. We are skirted away.
I stopped the group. I go, wait a minute, guys, wait a minute. We have a perfect opportunity here not to get sidetracked. But whatever happened to those giant turtle eggs? I hope they're not destroyed by now. Yeah, this is before you joined us. We can go to the coast now that we're close to it and see if they've been destroyed or not and try to save them for the mama.
She comes and lays them south up here down that ridgeline.
Let's go south of here and
That's where we started.
right.
You want to go back to where we started, where St. Cuthbert has an army?
Well, those St. Cuthbert guys can't be all that bad.
Oh, sure, yeah, they're not very well. If they judge you as impure, they'll just kill you.
Yeah, but they might kill the eggs too. We gotta stop them from killing the eggs. We can stop St. Cuthbert.
I'd rather follow Tommy Z.
Yeah, but I'm the leader.
I know you're not. And Janice, I'm a dragon. You don't argue with a dragon. Does anybody argue with a dragon?
Janice.
Does that make any sense?
Janice, you know how we got you through that group of tribal warriors back there? I told them you were our pet.
Yeah, I know. You have to do things. Yeah, that's good for you. You say a lot of things. I don't worry about it.
Talk too much.
So I think before we leave, the Cicadians ask Stone to join their group.
Actually, the Cicadians offer all of us to stay with them, become part of their group, except for me, of course. Well, if I wanted to stay as a jester or entertainer, they don't have a word for that either. But we are welcome to become part of their tribe and stay the 3.5-year stint that they're going to be.
Be a lot of crying.
The sex part ends in about a week, so. Then it's just pregnant bitches.
So I think Zahev gets the +1 Great Sword of Embarrassment. If you roll a natural 1 on your damage die, your pants fall down. No save.
Unless he's got the hole in the sheet.
Yeah, he did. No, he had the hole in the sheet. He didn't specify hole in the sheet, so therefore.
He just held up a sheet. Sheet over.
He had to make it kosher. They didn't have paper bags back then. So we make our way to the outskirts of their army, which
Well, hold
we
on,
find out
I
is
want
bad.
to rest. I want to rest.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Because we're being forced out of there. They don't want us hanging out. If we're not part of them, we have to leave the Cicada. They are many. So they take us to the outskirts of their camp, which we realize there are like thousands of these guys. And so we walk for miles to get to the outside of their back camp. And we notice there's no children with them. Because they don't have children when they're in other places. So the children will grow before they come back again to this area. So, and they basically afford us a small camp that they are now abandoning because they're progressing forward. They move across the land just like locusts and tear it up. Shit, they find it out. And they leave behind, little shanties and lean-tos and things like that. So we are afforded that. They don't wreck it for us. So we can rest.
Did they give us a chance to eat since we did impregnate their women?
No, but they do offer us some food. It is not necessarily what you'd be used to per se. Basically consists of roots that have this kind of like tarry, sappy outer cover, and then on that is like bits and chunks of different things like that. Looks like dried, salted meats and some like dried berries and different things, all like kind of pushed in this around this root of it. It's got a layer of sappy.
I cast prestidigitation on mine to make it taste better.
Okay.
I eat it. I feel so used.
Don't tell me that was the first time.
And Tommy Z says, you were.
Fuck you, Mr. Preachy Man. I like to see you pull that stuff in my temple.
All I'm saying is that you most certainly planted a seed and it will probably grow into a person you will never know.
Well,
Will never have the guidance of his father. Another will show the ways of the Cicada. Their wanton ways, their ways without romance or love. He will be one of many.
Shut up, you're mean!
Never understand himself as an individual to make his own choices. He will just be part of the one that is.
Do they have a good 401k?
That you cannot make the walk. You're left.
So you're saying no, he'll never have his own portfolio?
Let's just hope he's more athletic than Well, he might not make the walk home to the jungle. Only about 70% do.
I have to go back
So
to my
unfortunately,
son.
there's going to be 5 short leggers trying to make it back.
What are you talking about? There's going to be like 7 of them.
That's right. All right. We rest, and we are traveling. We are now traveling across a vast plain area that was just flooded under 20 to 50 feet of water, depending on the terrain, and then that receded, and we're talking just weeks ago. So an ocean just traversed the plains that we will be traveling.
Oh, it's muddy.
So yes, there will definitely be mud. So if that, I don't know, changes anything that you want to prepare or spells to prepare, yada yada, whatever. I don't know. Very few of us even pick spells, right?
How many hit points does
Don't need sleep.
How many hit points does one con give me back? Can never do the math on this.
Figure it out so you can. What does one con give you? It depends, right?
What's the factor? What's the conversion factor?
For every 2 points, it's a point bonus, and 10 is the even.
Right. So if I'm
What was your original con?
12.
Okay, so what's it at now?
9.
Okay, so that's down what, 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
that
it's
would
only
take
down
away.
3. So it's only down 3 hit points.
No,
Or is
that's
it down
it.
6?
It's down 2 bonus points, right?
Right.
What level?
3rd.
So 2 times 3 is 6.
Right. Okay, it's only down 6.
So just figure out what bonus you're at, and then do the buyout. Okay, so
I cast Cure Light Wounds on myself.
well, with Tommy's healing and yours, you guys will be able to cast your spells. Well, actually, no, Tommy used up almost all of his last time.
I think so, yeah.
Who's still hurt? Just you?
Still hurts
Still
some.
not lethal.
Actually, you know what? These guys, the cicada can help heal us. And will do so. And actually, some of the girls are being very nice to you, and they help you with your constitution problem, with some of the elixirs that they have.
I can get it up just fine.
Your song kind of made you popular, and there are many of them, so not all of them saw you cry.
Your song, not your performance.
But people not even in that group over there heard the song, so.
How'd they go? What was the song I made it line? What she keep saying?
Ma, 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 ma.
Ma, ma, ma. Hit you with the ta, ta, ta. Hit you with my war hammer. That was the song.
I drop the hammer like Thor and shake it till you're sore.
Freaking Norse mythology references.
Oh, that's funny. I should have played Shake That Dick for this. Shake that dick.
What's gonna happen?
Me neither.
You know, I'll have at least 2 children. If they make it through childbirth. It's not even guaranteed in this time period.
The cicada have a very high rate of child mortality. They do well. That's why they come here. Very safe haven for them. As long as they get bunkered down and in the caves, they usually do real well. This year might be a little different.
They're holding the sheep. I haven't heard that one in a long time. Yeah, that's an old one.
Did the clerk just
So, we are ready to travel out whenever you guys want to.
I'm ready.
Alright.
Here we go.
We start walking, lots of walking. Christopher walking. Let me turn the pages. Alright, we walk on into this vast plain. Very muddy, many pools of evaporating water. And rain. A lot of rain coming down this first day. As we head away from this mountain ridge area, it's very, very flat for some time. We can see far into the distance without seeing anything but the horizon long against the ground. However, our view gets obscured quite a bit as the rains come in the late afternoon and are very heavy. Can I get a D12, please? 4. Excellent. That's beautiful. Exactly what I'm looking for. Alright, that means we have come across something in this open plain. Can I get a D100, please?
22.
We see ahead of us, it looks like a little mound, maybe about 30 foot across. And as we get a little closer in the rain, it's hard to see, but we get within about 50 feet of it, and it's basically just this big mound of, looks like discarded seaweed and a big chunk of rock that just looks out of place, like it was left here from the preceding tsunami. Around it is a couple-inch pool of water, about 30 foot diameter. Around it, it's 30 foot, so a 60-foot pool of water that you can tell is not deep by the raindrops hitting it. Just a few inches deep. Yeah. That's what you see.
Celestial dolphin time. Wait, it's 30 feet deep?
2 inches of water. Inches.
2 inches, okay, never mind.
Oh god.
So we go over. I go over.
Make spot check.
14.
It looks like a bunch of seaweed and a chunk of coral. It seemed to get this piece of coral, kind of acted as a porous chunk of rock that caught the seaweed up and kind of wound up on it. You can see the turbulence of the receding water kind of left in the trail pointing out that way. The seaweed gets wrapped around it like pieces of spaghetti on a fork. Yeah.
Nothing to see here. Let's go around this.
Go around and continue on?
That was a swell idea.
Alright. We continue on and we travel on for the rest of the day. We make a camp license. Who brought
Forage
food?
for food? We're gonna have to hunt for food, aren't we?
Well, it's raining and there's a big open plain. The only thing you've seen is a chunk of sea wrapped around. Other than that, you haven't seen shit.
Man, we're not eating TT.
Aww,
TT would taste disgusting, just like you would, Jimmy.
We won't eat TT.
Not a frog, it's a toad.
I still say we hunt for food. There's got to be something around here.
How about you bring forth that dolphin and eat it?
You can't eat something from heaven, silly. You go straight to hell. Tommy Z will even tell you that. It's not kosher.
It does not provide sustenance.
That's right, it goes away. They go on our stomach.
Who wants to come hunting with me? I take out my short spear.
You go ahead.
Fine, you don't get anything to eat if you don't come with.
There's nothing to go with you to.
There's got to be
In the
something.
middle of
around here.
nowhere. Can't see that.
You
Maybe
can
we
find
should take
something,
some of
even
that
snakes and lizards.
should have taken some of that seaweed.
Oh, that's it. You go right for the cold blood, huh? That's the other one.
They're actually the bottom of the food chain for your information, Jimmy.
Tell that to the dragons.
Yeah. Dragons beg to differ.
They keep humans as slaves, you know.
Nobody keeps the Feldonians
What
as
do you-
slaves.
Have you seen any dragons?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen pictures.
Just wondering. Not trying to. Hope we do.
Well, who's coming hunting with me? And I start to walk away.
Jamis is going hunting, but not with you, because you make too much noise.
We'll go together and I'll be quiet.
Yeah,
for
no.
once. I don't want to
You
be
go
alone.
over there.
I don't want to be alone since my experience.
That's okay. You need to learn to be alone.
Should have practiced.
I'm going hunting.
Go ahead. Roll a survival.
I'm not going alone.
I'll go.
I'll go with you. I got a bow.
I'm gonna go with my short spear and I'll roll a survivor. Nat 20.
Well,
20 unnatural.
Stone will make a fire.
That's also a survival. You find a pool of fish that are just waiting to be eaten because the pool of water is starting to get so shallow and full of fresh water that they're not doing it. But they're still staying there.
Good find.
Put them in that pillowcase that she brought and we'll take as many of them as we can and bring them back to camp.
Oh, there's dozens, and there's as much as you want.
As much as can fill the pillowcase because we need food.
About 20 pounds of fish.
I love
Okay.
20 pounds of fish. I don't care. We need food. We never have food on us. So 10 pounds of
Carry
fish.
it still.
yeah, whatever we carry.
Alright, no problem. You bring back a bunch of fish with the nat 20.
Chip, chip.
Jeep.
And on we go to the next day. We got food. The fish, we cook it up and eat it, and yummy, and that's wonderful.
So we all get
Great.
2 pounds of fish on us. We're all going to have food. 2 pounds of fish.
Which by noon tomorrow will probably start to smell bad.
Sure, but
Sure,
hey, we're
but we
cavemen.
can all smell it shit.
Sure we do.
I have cooking. I drank some cooking.
Ooh, why don't you go ahead and roll that?
I'm going to roll it.
Cook
Cook fish. That is a 16.
Delicious fish.
Man, she makes that fish good.
Very good.
it all up. It'll last longer. It's good.
Yeah, there you go.
Cook it all. Maybe it'll last a couple days.
Yes, I'm assuming that it is all being cooked.
Yes.
And, because we don't got no salt. The night goes uneventful, I believe.
I take a shift.
Yes, the night goes uneventful, and we go on to the day where we are traveling onward. Who will be rolling the 12-sided die for today?
Stone roll 12. 9 to 12.
Good.
Old O'Brien.
Easy there.
Whoops.
Don't know your own strength?
Whoa, calm down.
Stone roll hard.
Okay. We travel a day uneventfully with nothing on the horizon line, a few puddles here and there, but nothing too eventful at all. And the rain's not so bad today.
Fair enough,
It kind of comes straight down. There's very little wind as we keep going through this plain.
Big old fat train.
Side by side. This is straight down, right?
Right up.
It's not very fat mountain, but it's high mountain like that. It was this day, it was like So we make camp again.
I'll still have a shift.
And we wake up the next morning. Who wants to roll the dice roll?
What? Dice 12?
As we walk, you realize the vastness of this plain that we're covering. It just keeps going on and on. And we're rolling dice every day, and we're just, it kind of gives you an idea of the monotony of the step after step of just looking at the gray sky, the wet ground, and the flatness all around.
Real easy. I can do that for you.
You've got a cave,
Straight line.
and then this little tiny dot. That was the CB dot myself.
One time.
This is where we found the fish. I drew a little picture of the fish. It's a puddle. Why? So then on to the so that was that. And then next day, die 12. We walk another day, completely uneventful. We are like almost dreaming of seeing things through the brain. Like, oh, that's
Did you see that?
See
that unicorn?
wishing something would happen. As we trudge drearily forward, our fish is gone, and we need to forage more food on this next day, which is a swell day, and it's raining a lot.
Good.
Swell day that's raining a lot. Yep. So, shall we forage?
Forage, bear, survival. Survival.
That's one.
21.
17.
Denise, God, this is really good.
I pull back this carcass of a dead boar that is just rotted.
No, tell me. No, tell me.
No, this is really good. You gotta pull back the maggots.
Is it kosher?
Maggots are good.
Maggots are kosher.
See it through the hole of the sheet. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
No,
Do anything
it's
to that
okay,
hole.
Jamie. We'll put it back where you found it. It's okay.
Might not like music.
What'd you guys get for your
21.
7.
17.
9.
Zahev once again is the man. He's getting good with these puddles. He was able to, out of the bottom of this one puddle, he kind of fished out these little salamanders, bunch of frog eggs, and some like cactus roots of some kind or something. But it's pretty good. We all got a little bit.
Pants Monkey said, did he just ask if the boar was kosher? I do not think that word means what you think it means.
Yeah, I don't see how anything pork is going to end up kosher.
Right. So somebody got the
No,
job.
no, it's cool though. You're fine.
If you eat the boar through the hole, you're good.
Right. You can do anything to the whole sheep.
It's kosher on an existential level.
You can impregnate Gentile tribal women through the whole shit. That was the lesson of tonight.
They were anything but Gentile.
Mama.
Those chicks are pretty hardcore. So, very tribal.
I have started crying. Man.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. No, he's not.
I didn't know if
No, he's not going to be able to have sex ever again unless he's scared.
he's got to be aroused to have sex.
That's very horrifying.
Let's go see that scary play again. All right, next is the next day, and who has not rolled the die 12? I don't think.
Me, I haven't. 6.
Okay, another boring, uneventful day.
We forage for food again.
Yes.
Nat 1.
11.
Okay, so it doesn't look as bad as the boar, but this seagull-looking thing. I mean, the feet are still good.
Do I have to do everything around here? Seems like animal love.
Johnny.
John Reese brings back a big old turtle.
Turtle soup.
Yeah, turtle soup. Once you cook up some turtle soup, see what you can do.
Okay.
Tastes like feet.
I got a 10. So, it's not the best turtle soup, but it's edible.
Yeah.
It's edible. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't have any seasoning in me.
You know my mom makes a way better turtle soup.
I thought you people just sprung out of the ground. I didn't know you had mothers.
Hey.
You're just one of the silly humans that doesn't even know where to put a first the chicken or the egg.
I know what I did back in that camp. What came first?
No, you did. You're still trying to kill her dog, or he was on my chick too.
Excuse me if I have a sentimental side.
Great. You should work at a pawn shop.
Of course I should. You guys make great
I
money.
don't think what that means. Next day. Oh wait, let me roll the evening. Okay, next day. Sama. So
How many days has this been?
we're on day 6.
Uh-oh. Is it a 5?
That's 5. All right, let's forage.
Alright. 14.
Boy, we're hungry. Who wants to roll the dice off?
Oh, jeez.
Back to you. All right, D100.
Oh.
29.
There is a huge chunk of seaweed.
Another huge chunk of
Oh, there's like a freaking purple worm underneath it or something. But we are hungry. I say we take as much seaweed as we can carry and eat it later.
Yeah, she can cook.
We might have
Seaweed in some edible.
seaweed soup.
Keeps on her fish.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Seaweed
rather
salad.
nutritional, I think.
Am I cooking?
What? Yeah, might as well. We're gonna have some seaweed soup.
Seaweed soup? Alright.
Seaweed salad.
Alright. Oh, okay. I got a 20.
Okay.
20. So
Pretty fucking
I
good.
made the soup. I wrapped them up in little balls, almost like little makeshift sushi. You know, got a little fancy with it.
Got a lot of birds around the seaweed chunks. In general, we do see flocks of birds, individual birds flying across the plains at times.
I'm gonna try to kill one.
Yeah, sometimes you do when we roll survival rolls.
Oh, okay.
Gourmet seaweed.
Seaweed, and then we make camp, and then it's the next day, and we press on, and we keep going, and we're going,
It's been a
going.
week.
Oh, gee. Ah,
A week,
Getting our
only one
exercise.
week. Only a week of walking through the mud. We're only getting because we're foraging, we're only getting 10 miles a day.
and
So,
we got some short people.
we're just
Yeah.
Hey, this short guy can move, so I don't know what you're talking about.
some dance moves too stuff.
Right.
Alright,
You saw how you can move with those 5.
I'll roll for the day. 7. We see nothing. Another day of nothingness. We have seaweed. We do not have to forage, so we get to move along. We got 2 more days of seaweed. This evening we rest, and it is an uneventful evening. These plains are boring. There's not a lot going on. We start to be welcome the sight of any movement in the sky from birds because there's no movement on the ground. That's a shame. So we go on for the next day. Whose turn is it to roll?
The bards are entertaining us with stories.
No,
Right?
tambourine music.
It hurts.
Couldn't choke me with that tambourine. One.
Uh-oh.
D100.
81.
Oh.
There we go.
There we go, he said.
That's why I never roll, guys.
That's more fun. We
Well,
see partially sunken in the mud.
Oh, Skipper, I didn't see you over there.
Sand pirates are.
Sandy bottom.
Nice like a ship. We can sail the rest of this desert.
We see. Actually, no, it's actually almost level. The lower portion of the hull is in mud. There's a little bit of water around it. Actually, let's. There's water around it, and it sits there. It is pretty bare like this. The top mast is gone, the sails are gone, the riggings are gone. It's like somebody left it in the wrong neighborhood, and it's up on blocks now, so to speak.
Guys, look, a giant raft.
Oh yeah, we're still.
Boat.
It's a giant raft.
Das Boot.
Das Boot.
Das Boot. Yes.
We should go see if anyone's inside.
Actually,
Zombies.
Jambies. So that's what we see.
Let's go see if anyone's inside, guys. Maybe they can come help us.
Let's go explore.
Okay, you guys go checking out the boat.
Yeah. We'll do a perimeter check.
You guys do a
Spot
little. Yep, spot checks all around.
Sense some magic.
Search spot.
Trap finding.
Search spot.
Oh, net 20 on the spot.
I do trap finding if the entrance there. That's 20.
Whoa.
This guy was at 20 tonight.
You do not see any traps.
Did Stone get a chip in his?
Yeah.
You guys do see, with an at 20 spot and trap search, I mean, you guys have looked around, there's no mechanism. Everything's been totally just gutted. Except for, towards the front here, I'm sorry, you're back here when you are looking at the trap thing. About halfway up right here, there is still a solid like structure like the captain's quarters or cabin. Part of the upper deck is all missing, the railings, everything. But it seems to be a complete, solid, all walls, top, ceiling, bottom, the whole deal there. The stairs are gone going up to it. So there's a door here on this side. But there's no deck. There's no stairs. So if you can just imagine a little block room right there without any stairs. You can see the door. And with your nat 20 spot check, you can see that there is a trap door as well underneath that has been exposed by the taking out of all the other wood, but it's still it's not obvious. Like you spotted it and saw it. It's like, oh, there's a seam there. So that's what you guys see. I'm gonna be.
Let's go see what's in that room.
Yeah.
Stuff. Maybe there's some food in there. That's what I could really go for now.
I don't know.
Smells like trap.
How do you check for traps, big oaf?
Don't you trust him?
No, I mean getting inside of the.
In before zombie pirates. I don't know. I mean, we might as well check it out because it's here, but it kind of looks like everything's been taken. That it could be taken.
Well, the only place we can go look is in this cabin room here, so we got to figure out a way to get up there, right?
Does anyone have any rope?
I do not. Have any ropes?
Stone doesn't have any rope. Stone has ranks in rope, but no rope.
Maybe I could send my monkey up there and he can take everything that's in there.
Yeah, send Kiki.
Kiki isn't
Send
strong
the toad.
He'll just sit there.
Do something.
An adventuring party with about 30 miles of rope?
About 30 miles of road. Of course, we have 30 miles of road.
You haven't played in one of Partisans' campaigns. We're lucky that we have weapons.
Okay.
Well, we could do the old stacking. See if we could pop open that track door.
No, it's open. You said it was gutted, but the other trap door was open.
Right.
Oh, okay.
No, everywhere is gutted, and this remains a room that is not exposed.
I'll stand on Zahev's shoulders, and then Bimble can stand on my shoulders and pop that sucker up. Or is it higher than that?
It's the trap door is only 10 foot up.
Oh, so I can stand on him. Probably
It's locked. Then you find out where it's locked. It doesn't open.
Well, we're messing with the trap door.
There is no
underneath
inside. It's an open air thing, except for one room that is like still there.
If Tommy Z's strong enough, which I think he is, to get me on his shoulders, I can pick the lock.
There is no lock mechanism on the trap door. There is a lock on the front door of that room, but there are no stairs going up to it. That's like a little higher up.
So the trap door can be opened easily.
The trap door is just really a seam that he found on a trap door. You don't see the hinges, there's no latch, there's no lock. It's just a seam.
I just tried to open it.
It's like he found a secret door, but there's no. Most secret doors don't have a big handle on them or a lock.
It's like
Right.
it's just flush.
Arrow pointing the secret
out of
door.
Yeah, it's all made out of wood.
Break it down.
Break it up, you mean?
Break it up.
You have a barbarian. Let the barbarian rage and throw the smallest, lightest character up over the side. We'll call it dwarf tossing. But that wouldn't be accurate. Dwarves are
Toss them against the side of a box full of milk. It's in a closed box.
You need
Okay, I'm gonna summon my celestial monkey.
You're gonna spank it.
Heavenly spankings.
It's heavenly.
Celestial monkey spanking.
And he's going to climb up to the trap door.
Mm-hmm.
You need to make a climb check.
why the trap door? They've got to go through the front door.
Because the
It's
front
not
door
gonna
is
get-
locked.
No, the trap door.
The trap doors.
Oh,
Can't
We have
open
a
the
trap
trap.
then he'll
front
go
door.
through the front
The
door.
front door.
Now we know.
Neither doors are open.
See if the monkey can pick the lock.
There's gold in there, Zahev. Get it.
I know. I'm trying to get
Get
my
in there.
monkey to get it. Can he pick the lock? Monkey's good at picking the lock.
What are you summoning Curious George?
Right.
I think you need augmented summoning for that.
Chris doesn't good at that. He's good at eating puzzle
Curious George had a neglectful owner. That's what that
pieces.
is. The whole show is about a freaking ass hat.
Yeah.
And a yellow hat.
Couldn't take
He
care of
takes
his
a
fucking
poor monkey out of the jungle, away from his parents, and puts him in hazardous situation after hazardous situation. Over and over and over. Let me leave this monkey alone with a car. Let's leave the monkey alone at what? The space station? Who does
Why would you
this?
bring a monkey to NASA in the first place?
Right. Why? Who does this? Here, monkey, play with the puzzle. That makes no sense. Oh, you ate the puzzle piece. Let's take you to the hospital. That's a monkey. You take him to the vet. Such a bad.
Some of the shit they used to feed us when we were kids.
Well, if I could get on Tommy Z's shoulders, I could try to pick the front door lock.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Tom.
Okay. Am I on his shoulders?
Yeah, you guys taking the 10 with all that shit, I assume.
Even picking the lock?
That doesn't work with
Damn.
blocks. That's not something you do.
7.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you fail.
And he snaps his tool off. You Locked it more, you
Alright, don't move, stay right there. I will try.
Breathe fire at it, Jimmy.
I could climb up on your head.
That one.
That one, I just jammed my thieves' tools in there, and they're jammed in there.
Okay, it's ready for you to try. I left my thing in there for you.
I'll get it out.
Oh, jeez.
I left my
It's
thing in
okay,
that
you
tribal
tried.
woman back there. You didn't help me get it out.
You tried, yeah.
Open lock. 10. Can you get his tools out?
Nope. It's jammed up. It's all.
Mr. Peachy quote, I just jammed my huge tool in there. Oh, dear.
I think we're gonna have to break it.
Yeah, but how?
Start the beat on it.
It's way up there. And
Is there a-
Makes it a bit more difficult, doesn't
makes it a bit difficult to like bull rush it or something. But
Chop it with my axe.
see, there's like a rim here. Is this like here? Is it like could we get up on that rim and then
Yeah.
be
It's a good signal,
at
was
the
it?
same level as it?
Can't reach the door from the side, though.
Right.
Start bashing anything and anywhere. It's a box, right?
Yep.
Any side.
The wooden box.
Yeah.
So I could just use my axe and chop my way in.
There you go. The wooden box. Get out your axe. Now you're thinking with stone.
Bust it up.
All right. The wood seems to be incredibly hard, so you just start working. You know,
Yeah.
you believe, if you just keep going, you can have at it. But it is going to be a matter of attrition. So let me have a fortitude save for your axe. So it holds up. You'll get through. But you are swinging like for the steel. Got it. Roll 20.
So do we even want to waste our time with this
I
shit?
don't think so after
You
this.
have no idea. But you're breaking it down. Let's see what you got.
So what would be the?
Which roll?
I rolled a 13.
Alright, you're good. You smash through the one board and get it smashed up enough to slide on through. Of course, it's dark.
Nice.
I'll come with
Somebody needs to
I'll
turn
try-
on some light.
you. I'll cast the light.
I'll try to get up there and go with him.
So, spot check, look around.
Me and you were in there. Search.
There is a table in the room. Whoa, what? Stepping on stuff.
Reflex save.
I got like a plus 24. You grab those minis. Thank you. Okay, we got here's our little room. There's the door right there. There's the trap doors over here. You guys look over to where the trap door would be. You just see a same thing on this side. It's just a seam. It doesn't seem to have a hinge or anything. But you do notice it because you spotted it from before over there. And right here in the middle is a table. And there are chairs.
Could be something in there if you're strong than that.
I'll do a search around the room.
Metagame.
I mean, what do you see?
Doesn't concern you. It might be shiny, which means it's mine.
You're not even in
I said I was going in
Yeah, we're all basically up over here. He chops through. We can go in. Whoever wants to go in can pile in. Who's going in?
I'm gonna open the door.
We're in there.
I'm gonna open the door to get some more light in here.
6 search. I was in there too. I said I was in there.
You going in? Are you going in?
I will stand outside the doorway and look in and watch you guys. 18 is
You can't. That's the crack there. And it seems like when the light goes in there, it's like you can see the light, but you can't see past the light. So you can't really see in there at all from where you're standing.
I'm over 18. So.
All right, you find nothing more than what I said.
Don't touch anything. This could be a death chamber. I've heard about these. They gas my people. Oh, I went there. Is there anything in plain sight on the table? Here, I'll do a spot. 21 spot. Anything at all in plain sight?
You wouldn't need to make a spot check if it was in plain sight. That's kind of the definition of that.
There's nothing hiding in plain sight.
There's no invisible garden gnome figurines on the table.
No?
That you're aware of at this time.
Does it look like it was recently used?
You guys do not hear her.
Spellcraft on the room.
Guys? Hello?
Not even with the door open.
9 spellcraft.
Door won't open. There's all kinds of shit jammed in it.
So I can't get it open from the inside either?
Jammies.
Like you think you could, but there's something jammed in there.
9 spellcraft. Are there any spells in effect?
With a 9 spellcraft?
Yeah.
You really gonna finish asking the question?
Guys, there's nothing to see here. There's nothing shiny. I'm done with this place. Let's move on. And I leave through the crack. I don't see anything in here. This is
The one thing you don't see is a crack.
that we came in.
Oh no.
Trap. Walk right into it. That makes the game fun. Hey, Bimble, can you come over here? I can't seem to find my way out. Where'd that crack
You
go?
see the wall where it was broken. It's not broken. You're not confused about the way. You know where it was.
Oh, so it's just solid again?
It's solid. There's no hole where it was.
Stone, we might be trapped in here. I think there's some magic in effect. We might need to break this back open again.
I guess I'll swing away. One.
Oh, you start.
Hacking away again.
Make your 14 save.
I have one.
Your axe breaks. That was so sorry.
Oh.
That's something.
I'm going to try to open the lock. I'm going to try to open the lock from the,
I'm gonna roll the die as to not metagame as to when I will save. Oops, whether I am in there or not. I think it's here. I'm not sure. Let's just do high low. I don't know how to do it otherwise. So high I go in. I do not go in.
don't anybody touch that trap door yet. I'm going to try to open the lock to the front door from the inside. Pick the lock from the inside if it's possible. 13.
You cannot pick a lock that doesn't have a lock.
Right. Yeah. That's what I Okay, I'm
You
gonna.
can try to disable the device.
Okay, yeah, disable device. I'll do that. 24.
You're like, okay, I know I can do this. I just need somebody to pull on the stuff that's stuck in there. You know what I mean? So you know exactly how to work if you push the button and turn it. To lock it, unlock it. But it's still you need somebody to wiggle it while you wiggle this side, pull that out to tumble it. You hear Jamise.
Come here, check this out. You're going to love this.
Okay. I'll pop over the little gap and
Come on in.
come on in.
No, go back out.
Hey, why did you? Hey, I thought you were people watch.
You told me to come in here.
What?
No, we didn't.
You just said, come on in here.
Go back out there. Shit, she can't get back out there.
I'll try and get back out.
It's just a solid wall.
Oh no!
It's that
Now
son
we're
of
all
a bitch
dead.
Vecna again. Yeah, knowledge religion to see if this is Vecna. Pretty much.
Damn you!
Oh, that
Vecna.
one, thinking if it's Vecna or not.
Everything is back. Everything that's ever gone wrong in your life, Vecna's actually probably
You were possessed.
You're
as a
pretty
child.
sure.
It's Vecna. That's what's going on.
You're at the door, you're at the wall crying about your axe, you're trying to look for the wall, you're like looking around the ground now trying to open the hatch thing. I got my hands in the air, and we all kind of turn around at the same time to look at each other like, what are we going to do? And we all notice something's changed about this.
Vecna.
And we're all back.
Vecna.
And it's 12:30.
And the room just starts getting
Sitting in the middle of the
smaller and
table.
smaller.
Is a deck of cards.
Oh no! Oh no!
Vecna. Vecna put a fucking card game out for us to play with them.
Good cards in there. There's some
This could be very good or
Bad.
very bad.
I'm telling you. Hey, where those cards go? You see that shit?
It's Vecna. He's fucking with me. He hates me. Son of an anti-Semitic piece of shit.
So if we kill you, will he let us out of here?
Right.
I'm not saying he's anti-Semitic so
Or Bart.
much.
To rule them all.
Bart.
See, go play a card game
Tell
with
the
Vecna.
story.
Has anybody ever seen anything like those?
I haven't. Oh, wait.
What is it?
Alright.
Knowledge
I
on the-
have.
on the deck of cards.
That one on the deck of cards, I still think it's Vecna, don't I?
Yeah, those are Vecna's cards of secrets, of course, and every time you look at a secret, he takes 30 years off your life. Testicle shrink.
I was about to leave. Now I want to see what's in the cards.
Bardic knowledge.
18 mark knowledge. What'd you get? On what?
I rolled an 18. I didn't really. Let's see. Probably religion. So 23. Religion.
23 religion. These cards are not tied to a particular god, but they are more tied to a philosophical religion of fate and destiny.
Oh God.
Of course.
Oh.
Fate is what happens to you. Destiny is what you do.
You guys
You're
ready?
full of shit, Fee. They're from Vecna.
You ready to pull?
He's gonna shrink my
Everybody ready to
balls if
pull
I
a
would.
card?
Yeah, if you want your
What's,
balls shrunk by Vecna.
Does anybody else want to make any other?
Oh,
Oh, 18, yes. Yes, these
I'll
cards.
do a
with
knowledge
18
arcana. Oh, sorry.
you can. With an 18,
That would be a 24 arcana.
kind of get about the same information as two different roles. Men have found their fortunes by these cards.
Money, shiny things.
Some say that you can see the past, present, and future through it.
Let's see how rich I'm gonna be.
And they say that it rewards the good that punishes the
I don't believe in this hocus pocus. This has nothing to do with science or the way the world works.
You can play the cards by drawing fate or against the deck as a group.
So we can draw one at a time?
Or one for the whole group. And you can play against the deck, as in like play a hand against the deck as a group. Or you can draw fate, as in like have your fortune.
I'd say we play against the deck as a group. It's not like it matters anyway. It's silly
It
hocus
does.
pocus.
Yeah.
It does matter. When you draw to find your destiny and fate, you simply do so. But this room, you cannot leave until you beat that guy.
We gotta
That.
play beat to that to get out. Yeah, it's ready.
There are magical properties here, so we have to play beat the deck to get out. We gotta do it now.
But before we do that, we could see our fortune.
No, it was either or, wasn't it?
Nope.
No.
Just
You
nothing.
can play, or you can pull cards to the end of time,
But we're not getting out
but
of
your
here.
time will end far before that.
So we'll play the deck.
Well, I want to know my fate first. Then we'll play.
Me too.
have it your way. It's all a bunch of garbage except playing against the deck.
He's gonna draw back now. You have chat very intrigued right now.
I'm going first. Look
Well, that's good.
Let the simple-minded one go first.
Actually, no, that's good that we have the chat and trees because we are going to take a very short break.
Oh no!
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh.
That's why I got rid of
That tease! That tease!
tickle your balls.
I wasn't sure what you guys were going to do first, so I prepared that.
He's stacking the deck!
It was stacked. I got to unstack it.
Mr. PG Sadist confirmed. Yeah, chat's all predicting our fate here. What you guys have to understand is that there are no rules when we play. Stuff could be based on certain items that exist in the game, but it could be anything.
Oh yeah, I make most of it up.
He makes most of it up. It's based on rules and based on existing items, but
It's just uses
There are
the
no
number
rules.
system of
right,
3.5. It's just
right. There are no rules.
you can't power game it by saying, oh, it's a deck of many things.
Yes,
this is the
that's,
things it
that's
can do.
basically what they're saying. He goes, FPS Monkey goes, did he just drop a deck of many things in the middle of a group of 2 to 3 level characters?
No, but it could be just as bad. No, not as bad as that. That's retarded.
Then he
That
said,
gets
someone
crazy.
hit them with a detect magic. If the caster passes out, do not touch them.
Now, that's a good rule of thumb. If the caster passes out,
Top of his head explodes.
You might want
This head falls off. Don't touch it. How can anything really bad happen?
to the deck of many things.
I don't even know actually.
That's what it says, probably.
Yeah, it could be anything, good or bad.
You get a card of
You're dead.
controlled
Roll. The pit of eternal peril?
Yeah.
Yeah, the pit of eternal peril can cause some real problems.
That's that.
Oh yes, new wave. First rule of Mr. PT's RPG game is that anything is possible. I will tell you that rule number 2 is if you have stuff, don't prepare to have it for very long. Especially if it's magic. If you get many magic items, prepare for them to be taken away very quickly. Enjoy them.
Remember that one campaign where I had a fucking hurdle of strength or some shit?
Now those did last. Those like insane magic items.
Yeah, that was.
Once a day. As a cleric, my wisdom went up to like 56. Same with your strength.
Yeah, plus I bought some hot. Dude, like a Hulk.
Yeah, you were literally Hulk strength.
Jump
Like,
like from one mountain peak to another.
yeah, pretty much. You could like lift the building and just toss it across the room.
I forget where I got it written out somewhere, but
Yeah.
it gave me like stupid strength, but then it had like boosts where I 3 times a day I could
Yeah, you
shoot
can
my
super
strength
boost
to
it.
100.
Yeah, exactly.
Broke down 100 breaks down to what? Plus what would it be? Strength to 20 plus 5. So 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, yeah. That was a plus 25 strength. It was at 100. So,
You're strong. We still have it written down. Oh my god, this character sheet. Here we go. Oh yeah, her wisdom base was a 32, and then once a day she got an extra 15 wisdom. So it was literally like a 47 wisdom. Just obliterate everything.
It was break time. Now it's not. Now it's not the break time. You're coming back from the break time. Gonna do the D&D after the break. Break time. Gonna be right back. We're right back. Gonna be right here. It was break time, but now we're coming back. break time. Gonna be right back.
My character thinks this is all bullshit.
Burger. Here's your tank. Burger tank.
Whatever, Burger Tank. Burger Tank. Burger Tank. Look at this Burger Tank.
Okay. So who was going to go first?
Pinball.
Bimbus.
Bimble. Alright guys, here we go.
Okay, so. You step up and you wish to know your future. This thought is in your mind, correct? What is it that you contemplate? For the future is a very vague thing. Do you contemplate the future of your life, what the weather's going to be like tomorrow? What are you thinking? The future of my life. Bimble's future? The cards separate themselves into 5 piles.
Will there be only one bard?
Chances of that are really high. You don't need cards to tell you that. Phoenix Flame.
Yeah, the one I'm traveling with.
And as you think about your future, you are drawn to one of the decks. And you innately know that you must shuffle that and put into it your thought of your future. And with each turn of the cards, and every time you put them together and change their order, you ingrain yourself into that fate. And then you choose one.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun.
The world.
The world.
It shows a fairy, a lion, a boar, or cow, and a bird, and a naked woman holding 2 bottles.
We should show the audience.
Yes. The world.
Up to the camera.
The world.
Although that picture might be a little racy for.
This crowd's PG.
It's artistic.
Yes. Your future, the world, the circle, the two wands, the circle of life, signifies your future offspring of seeds you sown not more than a fortnight ago.
So
This comes to your mind, and you know that you have brought forth life into the world in the circle. That is the thought that goes through your head. And as you do think that thought, you are compelled to pick the next deck. We have 5 of these, so, shuffle them with the thought of the children, the setting, what it would be. And choose. And you know that to do so, to see those children again, to know them, will be a great amount of work. For that is the card that you have drawn, the 3 of Pentacles. Work will be required. There are many glyphs signifying the knowledge and path will be long. Yes, and this gives you a moment to ponder, and you wonder more about how that may come about, or what lies in your path on the next deck. You will face great opposition, the 7 of Swords.
Hardship out of you.
Upon the opposition that you face is old and true. The symbols in the background signify many of the different tribes you are aware of and other human entities that could be in opposition to anyone that is not of their power. And so you seek that in your future position. Next is, you're not sure how you feel about all this. I assume.
Freaking me out.
This card shall answer that question. You see this as a challenge. The 7 of Wands. The opposition of the 7 Swords makes you feel uneasy as the picture depicts the moon being dangled above an unattainable goal as you juggle 7 wands. And the title is Challenge. You feel the great challenge before you. The juggling of the wands against the 7 swords. This is freaking me out, man. And why did I do this? And after all the information you're given, you still have a thirst for a clear definition or divination of your future. You still don't know, is this good or bad? Is it the other one?
So there may only be one bar.
Oh.
Just not the one we thought.
The card is the dream. And as you ask for more divination in your mind and clarity, it is promised to you in a dream. The man sits beneath what was a tree sculpted to a hand. The 7 again. 7 cups to guide you. May your 7 dreams guide you on your way and give you inspiration. He's holding a pen, ink, and vellum. so you know, take note of your dreams. They will guide you. That is crazy. You got 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords.
This is divination
Wow.
magic from the school of divination.
777. You're lucky. There you go.
Yeah. This would be like in the D&D school of divination.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so I don't have to make a knowledge arcana to know that.
Why would you? I'm using the word divination. Yeah, so that is your future. And let's see.
No.
Let's see.
Wow.
Yip, chip, 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 chip.
Okay, your emotions are calm and you clearly understand the message given to you. The circle of life and your completion to come back to the seed that you have sown is your salvation. There will be a lot of work, of course, but the opposition of the 7 houses. And when that phrase goes through your head, there is the 7 big houses. There is the one for each race, and they are the rich and elite. And the house consists of several families, but it's kind of like an organization. And the 7 houses is kind of like an alliance, like a NATO, if you will. And they are your opposition. That's about the scariest thing you could think of. And it makes sense that you are sitting in fire and reaching for the moon while juggling 7 wands to do so. And it will definitely require the help of all 7 cups and that insight in the future to do so. And so you shall, once I make sure you'll have the ability to commune 7 times while sleeping. So write that down. That's pretty huge.
Wow.
Commune.
7 cups, 7 wands, 7 swords, the world, and what was the other one?
The 3 of Pentacles work.
Or 3 of Pentacles.
It's a possession. Just put that. Seven times.
Sometimes in my lifetime. Sometimes in life.
No, sometimes. Period. Once you look up the spell, you'll understand. You're talking to a god. You ask a god questions. Basically.
So this is coming from a god. Do we know which god it's coming from? Vecna!
Technically, everything comes from God. So you could say the same thing about a rock.
No, I'm talking about the D&D gods. Which D&D
Because
gods?
I'm saying the same thing. That still applies, doesn't it?
Like, we don't
In the
know-
D&D cosmos, all things come from a god as well as
Right.
anybody. That's what gods are. They're what supply the universe with the universe, so to speak. That's how it exists. That's what the god. That's kind of like the definition. Okay. Now what? You want to read this?
You spooked? It's okay, but it's okay. What did those cards do to you?
Fucking another day. Oh, man.
It told you I'm the better bard. That's what it said.
Still relevant. I don't even care about that anymore.
I also want to choose my fate. Or see my fate.
Okie dokie.
I want to know my purpose. Where I belong. I'm just wandering aimlessly. What is my purpose?
What is your purpose?
What is my purpose?
It's gonna say your purpose is to be Zahev's plaything.
Is he close enough to just go?
Yeah, no, you just auto say it. And we just it's just all you just feel like that. And we consider it having happened. He leans into it. It's
Just means
that's the
fun
thing.
out. In fact, that's what he gets off on now.
You'll see him sometimes wait and be like, oh, and then walk over to you and then say it. And his cheek out.
And then he goes, "Gah."
Groused.
Mom.
Do I shuffle?
Yeah, we got lots of these to do. If everybody's gonna do one. Just go like that. Shuffle.
Right.
I should just fail about it. Take one.
What is my purpose? Uh-oh. The moon!
Your purpose is to convert to Islam.
La Luna.
La Luna. You are Sailor Moon.
La Luna. La Luna.
You're supposed to become Sailor Moon.
Be a Sailor Moon.
Who could be that tuxedo guy?
The moon will guide you to your purpose. You are a creature of the night.
She's a fucking wonder wolf.
Ooh. Ooh.
What were you thinking?
Ooh.
Creature of the night?
Ooh.
The King of Pentacles. Baal.
Is he fail?
Fail.
Fail.
Uh-oh, that can't be good. Uh-oh.
It could be good. Baal is powerful, the King of Pentacles, powerful with magic. It shows the small person, your smallness to the size of Baal's awesomeness.
Whoa.
And this guides you to the understanding that you must understand a power greater than yours to fulfill your purpose. That's really something. Yes. What
I believe I
what opposes this?
What could oppose this? What could get in the way of me understanding a power greater than myself?
Ah, the Queen of Swords. The King of Pentacles beckons you to know great power of the Queen of Swords.
Kali.
Kali. Be careful for temptation.
Kalima! Kalima Shakti!
Temptation.
Well, yes, your purpose is to be guided by Baal, the Prince of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. To be your opposition.
any opposition is a temptation.
He's talking about me, the temptation.
You are a queen of swords.
Hey, it didn't say Queen of Sword Swallowers.
What it meant.
How do you feel about this?
Ah. Success!
Success! The
It's a
Four
good
of
thing.
Wands.
4 of Wands.
You feel by doing this, you will award success as well as receive success.
So it's good. This is good. What is this? What is this?
This is a clearer divination of the results.
Prince of Cups. There's the heart.
Galahad, who reaches for the heart in the darkness, and leaves you with a bit of a conundrum. You, as a creature of night, seeking the great masculine power of magic. It is the principles. Avoiding the trappings of your own gender. And Galahad sits before him. He reaches for the cup with the heart, and he sits with a bowl of poison in the spirit. Roll your saving throw. Will save.
Become a man.
Will save.
You'll become a man, but Zahad might. I need you to might.
Strong enough as a man, but made like a woman.
I'm your Venus.
26.
I'm your Venus.
Yes, it is that very thing. You must be as crafty and cruel as a creature of the night, and maintain the heart of a nurturing woman. Good luck with that.
Sounds like,
And you got 26, so you
sounds like my ex-wife. Sorry, guys.
No,
Smells like
26.
You have a permanent +4 on your use magic device.
holy shit.
Okay.
How we got a higher modifier than me now. It's like Jerry. This is all.
In Zahev's mind, it's all about Zahev.
Well, right. That's each person's job to do. Find out their mind that it's not hot. So you got all purpose.
Okay.
Jammies already knows what he's going to be,
Oh, dragon!
so I don't think I need to play this game.
Well said, Janice. Make your own destiny like me.
Anybody else?
Do it.
I was thinking no, but yeah, getting a bonus on News Magic. What you want to do?
You won't get the same bonus.
Right. I totally understand. I could end up the other way.
Yeah.
I could lose an eye.
Put your eye out, kid.
Don't you want to know your destiny?
Oh, Zahev will do it just for shits and giggles. He doesn't believe in any of it.
Alright, you go.
does not need to know anything.
Yes,
So,
I believe, but he does want to see what it says about his purpose in life because he's gonna know that it's completely off. It's completely cynical and skeptical of it. You got temperance. Yeah.
Temperance. Okay. So, you do not believe you will have temperance.
How did it know? Hector, you son of a bitch! Charity.
And of course, you believe that's incorrect. And so that's what the problem is. So the problem is people are going to be pitying you when they shouldn't, and they're not going to give you help when they should. And that's not going to have a balance of temperance.
Right, exactly.
Exactly. So you already know that these cards are whack and it's not going to work. See, you got this. I mean, what's really the big deal? What, is there going to be an antagonist now to give me a problem?
Yeah, let's see who the antagonist is. Sorrow.
Oh, yeah. So I should be so sad. Three of Swords. I'm sure and that's silly because you're not going to be sorrowful. You're a bard.
Right.
It makes no sense.
Right, we're happy.
Of course,
we're
it's
dramatic.
out of control.
Right. Right, now what's this one supposed to
Opposite.
teach
So
me?
let's just find out how you feel about all this.
How do I feel? I'm not sure how I feel. Oh, look at me. I'm not sure how I feel. Glory.
Glory. Oh, yeah.
I'm supposed
So
to feel glorious.
So you know, yeah, I always feel glorious. I'm a bard, I know.
That's the name of the hole in your sheet.
Get the little gem.
You're looking at the card and you're like, oh yeah, the sun behind it, it's not even real, it's on a string. It's all just a set. There's a real sun setting back there. It's just a bunch of glory, which is just glitz and glam. You're still looking for a good 401k. It's junk. Who needs it?
Now, what's this supposed to be? What am I supposed to do with this one?
This one gives you a clearer definition of all of these things.
Yeah,
together.
let's bring it all together.
All
Let's
these
sum
lies.
all these up, all these lies, all these telling me how a bard should be. Dream, it's all a fucking dream. I knew it. It's like this whole thing. It's all kaput. It's
That's
a dream.
It's junk. Make your saving throw.
Why do I have to? I don't believe in
You
this
don't
shit.
believe it. You gotta disbelieve it. Disbelief.
20, unnatural.
I disbelieve. I don't believe. I don't want to believe. You do not believe it.
We have one more. Tempered sorrow, glory, dream.
Wait, what was the other one?
Wait, did you not pick a lot? No, you did the emotional. What was the emotional?
Glory.
Yeah, glory.
or sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
glory was the
emotional was
one.
glory.
And
No, there was one more in between temperance and sorrow.
Balance?
no, temperance was first.
Yeah.
And then what came after temperance? I forget already.
And then his
Um,
opposition was sorrow.
Oh wait,
And then how
Is
he
that
felt about it was glory.
oh wait, I think that's wrong.
See, it just shows how kaput it is.
It didn't even do it right
The great
for me.
power couldn't even do it right. The great power in the sky.
It's a bunch of hula ha. Sorrow, charity, glory, dream,
Charity, that was the
Charity.
other one.
charity. Charite.
Charity.
I don't even know what the fuck
None
this
of
stuff
that.
means. Like
I
in
mean,
real
none of
life, I don't know what this means.
No charity from your character.
Maybe there will be.
You could take it.
No, he wants to disprove all these cards, so he's gonna start taking more.
You have a +2 on all will saves against illusion.
You don't believe it. That's appropriate.
Tommy Z will have nothing to do with any voodoo.
Ah,
God has nothing to do with that. You?
Stone don't do good.
No?
You have one thing to say to the gods, and that's what you came up with. At least I gave them a what for.
Okay. Now, we've kind of had a little bit of a dry run to see a little bit about how the different parts work.
Now we have to beat the deck.
Yes.
beat the deck.
Beat the deck.
Do I find one?
Yeah, there's 5 of us. Tommy Z or Jimmy's played by yourself.
I'll jump on Tommy Z's shoulder and be one person. He'll be like familiar right now. Now we have to choose the different cards. This is how it works. When you chose the card before, it was kind of like a guided voice in your head gave you the meaning of the card. Okay. When you draw the card, you're drawing a card for our team. Each person will draw one card to make it 5 cards in our hand. The deck will draw 5 cards. When you get the card, we have to decide what the card means. And then our future has to beat the deck's future. And we will go head to head, one card at a time.
Okay.
2 cards on each pile.
No. Everybody's going to choose which pile they pull from, pull one card, and represent that card.
Nice.
Which pile has like the highest ranking system? Like, you know, is it opposition?
It doesn't work like that. You decide what the card means. Instead of like before.
Shit, I couldn't cheat at this like I wanted to. Damn it.
So before, let's say we had the love as the wheel, the ace of cups. And the DM would say the mermaid means this, the wheel means that, yada yada. You decide what it means. How good your hand is how good you take those cards and make them into a telling.
So, but who decides
So-
whose fate is better? What,
Who decided if Johnny beat the devil when they devil hunted Georgia? Who decided which song was better? You just know. That level knew he played that golden fiddle because he knew he beat me. He did it. So, in other words, if someone says, yeah, love is stupid, this chick's a mermaid, and then boobs, and that's, I don't even know what that is. I'm probably not going to do that. No.
all right, be creative, everyone. Stone,
Oh boy.
you're gonna have to pull out your poetic side.
Don't fight. Don't fuck.
Stone's gonna get love.
Don't kill cards. Don't burn cards.
Now, why don't we go ahead and roll the dice? You guys, one person roll the 20. Don't worry. Actually, you don't roll it. You get a nat 1, then roll.
10.
Okay, I roll a nat 1. So you guys will be going first. Unless you choose not to, because it's up to you. And what that means is you're going to get your cards. You're all going to see each other's cards. And then you guys can figure out what you want to amongst yourselves and whether or not you want to go first. Whoever goes first would lay down a card and tell what it is. Then the other side would lay down a card and tell what it is, and so on. And so basically there's a little bit of one-upsman as you got there. You don't have to play the cards in the order like they were procured before. So it doesn't matter what order you play them.
go first or not. You can do the puncher or the counter. That's up to you. So, but you have to explain your card. That's about it.
Okay.
Now,
Do it.
I'll just start right here. Roll dice 6. Okay, that means I choose. So that's your card. Roll dice 6.
5.
I'm gonna roll my sleight of hand so I get to pick the card. 21.
21. Okay. Choose the card.
These are the how you go about it cards.
But no, like I said, they're not in a particular order. We forgot you guys decided 100% what they mean. So it doesn't have to be.
True road.
Wait, to pick his card?
Yeah, I roll my sleight of hand.
Roll a reflex save.
Nice. Nice.
Save on if I pull the lightning. 16.
You go. Grab one. Oh, I think I want that one. You pull it, and a card just comes and almost takes your finger off. It actually does cut your finger off, but just the tip.
I'm okay.
It's like not even quite bleeding. It's just bleeding a little bit. It was razor sharp. It happened so fast. I was like, oh my god.
Leave it to Zaheb. so I'm going to I'm gonna cast Cure Minor Wounds on my fingers.
Wait, which one? Wait, what do you have?
The Ace of Pentacles.
Pentacles. You have what?
For a card?
Yeah.
The star.
Star.
The Queen of Cups.
Cups. And he's got
9 of
swords. So we need to. Right? One's got.
You must have never been in a casino before.
Yours pentacle? Oh, yours is pentacle.
You can't get away with that.
So what don't we have? Nobody has a wand?
Nope. No one.
That's yes.
Hey, Mute, what's up?
So real quick, before we start to interpret these, I'm asking the group. I'm not asking the DM. Guys, the Pentacles was what kind of opposition we'll face, right?
Those things don't apply. That's what I said.
Okay.
You guys decide what it is.
You decide what it
the
is.
order. You don't go in necessarily the same order here.
Make it off.
So I got, just for your information, I got Hell. It's a woman with a snake in front of the river Styx with a white wand in her hand, the Queen of Wands.
No, man, she's really beautiful. She's with a beautiful snake. Probably going to grow into a dragon. And she's got this really nice, high, very little, kind of like little waist thing that signifies nature and happy things. And it's like hell, so she's like trying to keep you guys out of hell stuff. She's really nice.
You're a genius.
Beautiful.
I don't want to be bad. You don't want to go to hell. I heard it's really hard to get a passport.
Yeah.
Took the highest pentacle I could. How can you beat the guy with the Ace of Pentacles? Come on.
you're a star.
Hell yeah, that's how I would interpret it.
Since I don't really believe in these guys.
Oh, man.
I got cruelty. Jeez.
I got virginal.
Give that one to Zahab. Oh wait, not anymore. Give it to Tommy Z.
You know, I saw it.
You know, saw it. It was sad.
At least we know when we're back and meet these tribal people, we know exactly who your kids are. They'll be the ones.
Daddy.
Now, just to reiterate a good understanding of, like, you guys said, like, how do you know which one's better? Now, look at it like a head-to-head kind of like, almost like playing war. Except for it can be story-driven. So, if they start out with a prince of petunias, then, you know, a queen or a king might be good. So there's that kind of aspect of it, of a one-upsmanship in, like, via story or actual card or something to that effect. So that's kind of the gist. So did you guys have you won the coin toss? So you can decide if you want to go first or defer.
Defer. You're forever pesky.
Yes, I love it. I should start my own webpage, peskyboard.com. He's definitely Pesci Barb. Sleight of hand, the deck of fate from the gods.
What? What? I was just looking a
Nobody
little.
was watching.
I was just what? So what if they were watching? I was just looking a little. I just looked a little. That's all. These words are, you almost can't tell if you're hearing them through your ear or your head brain. Head brain. The first card that is laid comes with the words through your mind. To win this will bring you sorrow, for that is what you are destined to do. At least for 1, 2, 3. It will cost you 3 to beat you. You can kind of put that, like, maybe so they can see it, like, kind of like straighten up, and then we'll be opposing it. So make sure it is. So the story seems to be personal. All of a sudden, how will we counter that? Who will go first?
Well, it's a 3, so does anyone got something really low? Like, so we can use, like, so we have a 4, we can use it on the 3.
Does anybody have any numbers on their card?
There's 9.
17.
17.
9 of swords.
I have an ace
I have-
on
I have a
top.
queen.
I have an ace on top.
So, what is
Hell, Queen of Wands.
queen? So I guess we do. I guess we use the 9 then. We use the lowest we got. And I guess cruelty, countering sorrow.
It's just cruel to let us sit here and rot. Just follow this. It's very cool. Keep us away from who we are. Destiny.
Throw it. Very good.
You match the threat with cruelty. The threat of sorrow comes with the accusation of cruelty. Ding, 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 ding. Very good. Next.
with me.
Defer.
You think you're clever, but it's a trick. Just one for the magician. And you'll see upon the table the sword and cup and plate, a wand in his hand, for all shall be owned by the magician's hand.
Shit, he's lying now.
Shit. These are just illusions.
Didn't know yet.
They're just illusions. You can't win them. Alright, so it's just one. So what's the next lowest?
Well, he was talking illusion, though.
He was talking illusions.
I have the queen again.
I have Queen of Cups virginal. I don't know if that's a very big counter.
Was that cups? Or was that
It's just the magician one.
Magician one.
It's kind of all of them. He's got a wand, a sword,
A pentagram, a cup, a sword, a
pentacle,
wand.
cup. He's got them all.
One of all.
mine won't help.
No. What do you think?
His spells are mild, but the card is wild.
That's what I get for
Not
slice
illusions,
hand on the
they're
deck.
real.
Right, I could shed light.
Yeah.
I could shed
Shed
light.
light on
on
the
the
illusion. Yes.
There we go. The stars shed light on the illusion. I see.
Yes.
I see. Buried naked.
It's not being
All will be revealed.
Very good. Ding, ding, ding. We move on to the next round. We are not defeated.
You go first.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yes, reveal it all so that you can see what will come to thee. Your cup falleth over. Cups and loss. That's what I see.
counter. With the Queen of Cups, virginal. Does not matter if my cup falleth over, because as you can see, it is empty. It has no longer been full. It is still pure and preserved. The ice representing it being preserved. It is yet to be new at all. So I cannot feel the loss because I have not yet filled my cup.
Cups in the counter. It's gonna guys. It's gonna guys. Okay, I am sorry, but through the wands of 6, I shall hold glory.
Jamise, what does Jamise have?
Your loss will bring me glory.
What's the J-Man have?
Oh, I have the Queen of Wands.
Play that, Jamise.
Yes, you will have your glory, but only in hell.
Oh!
Wrecked.
But then you shall have all you want, but you will be burdened by having to give for charity.
Oh, you played the charity card against you.
Oh, but
on.
through our charity, we will find great reward. For as you can see, we are of dragon blood. As this young woman is covered by the blood of dragon, and we are a noble people of the Star of David.
I hold
Beautiful.
2 6s. I know. And a wild card. So makes 3. But you have 2 queens and a star that can see.
That's right.
Damn it! The door opens and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't die.
We wrecked your tarot deck.
Wreck-a-deck!
We wrecked it.
And you will be rewarded in extra experience points.
Woo!
That's
Yeah.
good.
I jump out the
So I
fucking
told you guys this was a bad idea.
Oh, it worked out. What are you talking about? Yeah, what I got. You know,
I probably just pissed the god off.
Monkey says that's the Star of Solomon, not David.
Probably right. I would know.
Who's the difference?
Actually, I think-
some
I
people
think-
call him David, some people call him Solomon. It depends on what, part of town you're from.
Tomato.
Really, Solomon.
I knew him back when his name was Zav. Here's your kick-ass chips. Way to kick-ass chips.
Woo!
Your kick-ass chips. And your kick-ass chips.
I probably pissed off a god, didn't I?
I don't think God's take note of us.
That would be like you.
It's like we don't take notes of little ants running and walking around. What are you doing? Oh, sorry.
And one little ant stole my breadcrumb. That's what just happened.
What time do we have?
11:14.
Oh, well, that's where we'll leave it.
Role play by
Jewish
far.
dragon. Did I
This
hear
guy.
it?
Badass by far. This guy.
Yes. Let's get our
It's a Jewish bar.
audience
not a
participation
Oh,
on
yeah.
that. You guys can vote for badass gameplay and role play.
Badass gameplay and roleplay audience. We need your votes.
We got Bimble the Bard, we got Zahev the Bard, we got
Dummy.
Fee and Stone.
That's right.
Of course, we think that Stone was badass.
Yes.
And Zahev did a great job with the role playing.
Those are our
Yeah.
nominations.
I think Stone did a good job with gameplay too. We had to bang 3 people had to bang 10 checks. He banged out 5. That's good gameplay.
That's good. That's good game.
It's good game. They do back 5 benches and whatnot. They just got ganked. And they all knew each other. And he only this tall, man. Conversation that they're gonna have.
Hung like a horse.
One like a Shetland.
Yeah, a pony, but
Yeah.
like
That's his last name, Shetland. It's Stone
Stone
Shetland.
young like a pony, but his name is young Lil Sebastian.
That's what he calls it.
Lil Sebastian. Oh my god. Burger Tank votes for the cleric. Who did nothing.
Tommy Z.
I guess for role play. I'm like a chandelier.
Where am I get that look at?
Oh my god. Oh goodness.
Yeah, you can't vote for NPCs. We should make that clear. Wait, no, you can. You've
Yeah,
done that before.
technically.
Yeah, they can vote for NPCs.
So, Do we have any? Who do we got? Do we have anybody? Any votes online? And okay, so role playing. We like Zahev.
Yes.
Any secondary role playings? Anybody think is
Bimble did a great job.
Everyone did a good job.
Glory hole.
That's
Yeah, you got a
that's
chip
like
for the
that.
glory hole. We'll give you that chip for tertiary. Badass. And then you guys all got chips for the good decking.
Yeah.
To be clear, that was Beckman. I'm convinced that was Beckman. You didn't have to tell me yes or no. I know it's Beckman.
It's all that. Everything's fucking back now. That's what the cards told you. They were so shifty and lying to you, they had to be back now. Actually, they told the life apart perfectly.
It did. But he still wouldn't believe it because he's so vain.
It was so obvious that you. It's like it was almost too textbook. So we don't. All right, let's do. Let's see here. Tough. Let's do 500 plus 100 for the red chips, 75 for the blue, 50 for the gray, and 25 for the green.
500, please.
Yep.
Putting this in so far. I was writing stuff down.
$4,070.
Wait, what's the gray?
50.
Gray was 50.
And then 25?
Wood chip.
25 for the wooden.
Yeah,
What
25.
level you at, Kelly? You gotta be level up.
Level 3 next session.
So close, you must be.
28. 28, 90. So.
210? That's real close.
What's fourth level? 6,000?
Yes. You got a chip for the glory hole. Wait, what?
Wait, you already got your glory hole chip. You got paid for your glory hole.
What did we miss? It happened off camera.
Yeah. What exactly aren't you showing? Review the battle board. Alright, thank you all for being here. And for D&D.
In the end, goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Not happy and the rest of the D&D people. Bye-bye.
Tell two friends.
Well, two friends.
Oh, your stupid little friend.